Let's get scratching.
Let's look at the funk.
This is most disturbing.
Let's look at the
I don't understand what's going on here. I don't understand what's going on here.
Very nice, thank you.
Let's get scratching.
Hello, everyone. What's going on? Card Limits, Blue, Louis Plays. It's good to see everyone. Hello, how's it going? Looking to respect for the thumbnail choice. So really funny, I tried finding the TCG art for this thumbnail because I was like, oh, you know. But I couldn't find a good one, and I couldn't find any high quality thumbnail art that wasn't Booba, unfortunately. What's going on, Blue? Yeah, long time no see. I'm saying. What's going on, everyone? So today we are doing something a little bit different. We're playing the 4 attribute event with elemental heroes, kind of. I'm gonna be trying to build a plant deck with Rika, maybe some Avalon, and of course with elemental hero Nope, and Rosebud, Poison Rose as an engine of some sort. What's going on, Daniel? What's going on? Hello. What's going on, Free Cicada? Didn't get a spicy thumbnail, just Avion. So, big goof on my part, and real reason why we're starting out a little bit. What's going on, Matthew? Hello, by the way. Yeah, so big goof on my part. I started stream early, and I was like, oh, I didn't change the thumbnail, the title, or any of it. So a lot of the alert that went out was Elemental Hero is back instead of the Elemental Hero no one plays. As well as the thumbnail being Avion and not Poison Rose. But that's totally fine. So today we are going to be trying to build a hero Rika something, so to speak, and finish out, hopefully get the Maui mate for the 4 attribute festival. Yeah, the 4 attribute event has not been very kind to heroes. We are missing only one card I really do think would have made the difference. Sunrise. Now, Sunrise being a light makes sense. Sunrise could have also been a fire at the same time. Both makes complete sense to me. But Sunrise is the best hero card inside of an Elemental Hero pure deck, I would say. Best Elemental Hero extra deck monster in a pure version. It gets you all the way there. OTKs, destruction, extending. It's beautiful. Quite an amazing card in itself. Yeah, the coat feels hard in this one. Oh, it's going to be even worse when we try to make the deck, because I've never truly played with these Elemental Hero cards before. Now with Notice and Poison Rose, at least. I know Rosebud is the spell card, but maybe we can do Spirit of Neos with that. No, we can't. It's light. Whatever. Regardless. What's going on, Captain Cool? Hello, hello. Heroes in the 4 attribute event? I know. We're going to be trying for Maui, the little Maui mate. But for now, let me go ahead and open up Master Duel and get everything up and running and started. How's everyone else doing today? Hopefully everyone's A-okay and good to go. Ooh. A little bit of a heart attack when it came to starting the stream today. I was like, oh no, I accidentally clicked start and I wasn't quite ready. That's A-okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here today with our Elemental Hero strategy and the Elemental Hero cards. Open up Master Duel, give it Master Duel music a little bit. So we okay? There we go. Yeah, one card that I wish would get released here is in the XYZ Monster, Magi Magician Girl. You know, here's the interesting part. Magi Magician Girl has been on everyone's list for porting over to the TCG for a long time. And man, I do hope that one day we get it. Maybe as like a lost art promotion or an exclusive art promotion. Would it see play? I'm not quite sure, but it is a fan favorite. And I like that card a lot. It's really cool looking. So it's a shame that there are literally Elemental Heroes, yeah, for the Element 4 deck, or the Attribute 4 deck. Yeah, I know, right? It's something. Yeah, I don't know why, but it feels kind of sad he never did a stream on Cross Duels. I really wanted to. And what I will say about Cross Duels is pretty charitable. I think that Cross Duels, for the most part, is an interesting auto simulator. It's an interesting way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The animations are really cool in terms of like the 3D models. And I like the idea of it, but the gotcha elements are just insanely unforgivable. Like at least like worse than Duel Links. Duel Links has some pretty rough gotcha game mechanics, and Cross Duels is up there as well. Cross Duel is kind of hard to record. Oftentimes it was buggy and it wasn't great for like your phone. It would like fry your phone, from what I heard. So you'd have to like get your phone, or you'd have to do like a BlueStacks, right? Or something like that, whatever the Android equivalent, and then download it and try to stream it that way. And it's possible, it'd be very possible, but I don't know. BRB, BRB a little while watching TV show with mom. Hey, no problem at all. Enjoy the TV show. Hopefully it's a good one. Thank you. Yeah, Cross Duels seemed cool, but phone only didn't help either. Yes, if it wasn't phone only, if it was on PC, I think it would be much less egregious. Like you can play Duel Links straight from Steam. Why not Cross Duel? Cross Duel to me was set up to fail as soon as it was. Why was that so hard to say? As soon as it was only available to play on PC. I think that's true. Yeah, my cousin bought a high-end game PC just to play Roblox. Let's go. It's okay. I bought a high-end gaming PC just to play Valorant. So, you know, that's not entirely true, but only halfway true. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel of it all. Login 20. Yeah, that's right. RTX Roblox, I'm saying. Actually, mega settings, highest textures, 5,000 FPS Roblox. Have you tried the Gusto deck? I have not tried the Gusto deck, or predominantly any Gusto deck specifically. But I really think that Gusto is one of these strategies that is a big fan favorite and pretty cool. I don't know. I just can't find myself to read any of what the cards do, which is it's kind of hilarious when you think about it. All right, so this is the deck that I've been running inside of the event off stream. It's just kind of a really basic, super basic Rika strategy. A lot of plants. But what's so funny about this one is that if you look up Elemental Hero and you filter this out and you say, you know, heroes are warrior types, that couldn't be more from the case. Plant. There are 2 Elemental Hero cards that are plant. Elemental Hero Nosp, which by the way came in an ultimate rare. Shout out to Nim Nim. And Elemental Hero Poison Rose, which I would love to have the censored art for my thumbnail, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Anyways, today we're going to try to squeeze these in to our Rika strategy. That's right. What's going on over Critical Anime? Kilvoon, hello, how's it going? That's right. Good old Poison Rose waifu. I'm too smooth-brained to fully grasp missing timing and ignoring when effects. Missing timing is the dumbest thing that Yu-Gi-Oh can do, honestly. But the idea is that when has to be the last thing in the chain to resolve, right? So for example, if you activate a spell card and you miss the trigger window or the trigger timing, essentially is how it works. Like when you link away something like Dupe Frog. Dupe Frog says when this card is sent to the graveyard. So let's say you link away 2 monsters and one of them's Dupe Frog. Dupe Frog misses timing because technically the last thing is not that was sent to the graveyard. The last thing that happened was that a link monster was summoned. It's very similar to that. It's like it's a very weird case, but it's there. It's there. So for example, we're gonna play one of these. 2 Nosp, maybe. Emergency Call, because we can. Emergency as the worst normal summon monster as we can. And then we also have Rosebud, I believe, which is this card here, Rosebud. Tribute 1 Elemental Hero Nosp in your Nosp. Special summon 1 Elemental Hero Poison Rose from your hand or deck. Now here's the funny part. Some cards for Rika actually do work. Primula, for example, is a Rika fairy that activates when you can if a monster you control is tributed. So technically, this triggers that, which I think is hilarious. So I'm down to play a deck that looks something a little bit like this. I'm a little bit afraid to run a bunch of other cards in here, but I have to cut 5 things from it, and Called by the Grave might be one of them. Not exactly sure, but we'll see. Small Elemental Hero Engine. This guy can attack directly, and he's just a level 3 plant monster. Nothing super special about him, to be honest. Fire Blossom I'm going to get rid of, even though it's probably one of the best cards in our deck. It's fine. Totally fine. But we'll see. U.S. citizens with the $9.99. Thank you so much. Oh my, holy. Very generous. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Good luck. I took a break from Master Duel this season. I need a break from the game. Hey, I do not blame you. Here's the thing about Master Duel, especially right now. Master Duel is kind of unfortunate because on one hand, the tier limit format, people really like the competitive nature of it. It's very, very straightforward, but it's boring. It's everything on ladder. And so it creates this weird dichotomy where it's like, I don't know, I didn't play much this season, frankly. And tier limits came out and I haven't played. A whole ban list came and went and I didn't really play either, right? There's like 4 or 3 days left in this season for Master Duel and I've only logged on for half of the month, maybe, right? So I don't blame you at all for taking a little break, and nothing wrong with that. Take as much time as you need. The game's always going to be here, hopefully. But either way, thank you so much for the donation. I big appreciate that. But yeah, this is Big Cope, right? What's going on, Zoltar? Hello, how's it going? I'm glad I got all the Madolche cards months ago because it's a theme I like, and because boy, it paid off now. So much fun, and frankly, godly. Funny enough, Madolche does do really good in this event, and it's a pretty solid deck for ladder anyways. I think Madolche is really funny, and no one tell Actman, because Madolche is scary. But you know, my buddy plays Thunder Dragons all the time and constantly cries out about Titan. Titan missing timing is super weird. I remember I was playing online, I think it was on EDO Pro or something, and this guy summoned out Titan. It was a little bit after or a little bit before TOS format, one of the two. And he summoned out Titan. And I'm like, oh, I can get this to miss timing. I still lost that game, but I got him to miss timing like twice on Titan. It was really funny. I don't know why it's a win effect, but it's definitely there. Yeah, Liquid's special summon Stratos into Wonder Driver, Arrows, Stratos misses timing. Yes, Stratos misses timing. It's a when effect. Isn't that crazy? Because technically when effect on normal summon doesn't really change. But because it sounds good. I don't know. Yeah, I don't use Call of the Grave in my Madolche deck, but every other deck should be running it. Yeah, it probably should be there. It's really, really good. Yeah, ranked and getting rewards from ranked, from not ranked, things need to be fixed. True. I think getting rewards from like events makes sense, but not getting rewards from casual mode doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah. Duels Cup in May is going to be a yawn fest. True. Huge true. And still no Bestials. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it's going to function after the Duels Cup. Like, Duels Cup is just going to be tier limit, and grind fest tier limits. I think there's a World Championship qualifier coming up soon, too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. But that's definitely there. But yeah, so what do we have here that we can play with these two? It's Nosp and Poison Rose. Plant Monster, it is a level 6, which does somewhat help with our engine. I kind of want to play like maybe one less Dryas and play the Rika level 6 guy. This one right here, the Rika Queen, because it does kind of work with the strategy. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. We do get to take advantage of Dance Peony, which is insane. What a crazy extender for the Sylvan archetype and for the deck of specifically this one. But we get to try out Nusp, which I don't want to play more copies of any of these, but I'm gonna have to, unfortunately. Now I can probably cut 2 more cards. I think I'm gonna cut both these Call by the Graves, and I can leave this at 41. 41's okay. That means I don't have to draw multiples of these guys. Maybe I should play 1 Call by the Grave, but hey, whatever. So this is gonna be the deck. It's gonna be Plant Hero with just this as an engine. That's it. That's the intro. That's all right. Let's go to attribute 4. Yeah, I didn't realize how cheap these cards are. Oh man, Rikas and Sun Avalons are some of the cheapest cards as far as like a top tier deck goes. They are really, really good. They're really, really good, but they're also like, yeah, just okay. In the meta right now. If tier limit does get hit and Maxi was a little bit less prominent, I think Rick is insane. But it's solid strategy, and there's, yeah, like this is a normal, this is a rare. Like Concon's a super, all the spells and trap cards are predominantly super. It's just the only ones you need for ultra rares are the I think I definitely ashed this. Yeah, I do. The only things for super that they're for ultra that you would need are the extra deck monsters. And it's not that bad, even if you don't have that, so. Yeah, solid archetype all around. We are playing against Salamangreats, unfortunately. Coder goes crazy. I'm assuming that's what that fire is the best archetype. Sorry, fire is the best attribute? Question mark, exclamation point. Rose Dragon Banishing makes Runic Sprite Rage Quit. That's a very solid tech too. I remember for a while, Royal Rare Mirage Stalio. That looks good. I remember for a long time the Rose Dragon card, the not the retrain per se, but just kind of the new one that banishes cards from the graveyard. If you can stick that and that effect lands, it's super hard for a lot of decks to come back with that. For sure. So if you can make a Dweller and that, it's game over for most things. But Dweller on itself is sometimes game over. See, this is what I was thinking about playing for a while was Salamangreat, but hey, it's okay. We're not gonna be able to win at all. Emergency Call is gonna be just fine. It would be nice with my Royal Spinny. You got a Royal Spinny? Dude, Spinny is such a good Royal Rare too. There's a lot of really good Royal Rares in the Salamangreat deck. Honestly, having Gazelle is pretty peak. The extra deck's pretty expensive, but even one Sunlight Wolf Royal Rare is really good. Yeah, this point, Hulk could come back. Ooh, I don't know about that. With Auroradon still pretty prominent, any 2 monsters, including a tuner, would be like a death sentence. Because technically, tier limit Couldn't Tearlament play Hulk? Is that something that you can do? Probably, right? I imagine so. I'm not quite sure. I just know that people would probably break it. You're looking forward to breaking the Ruined God, just banish all opponents' monsters in the grave and deal 500 for each? You probably could get an OTK after a while. Yeah, kind of if they mill Diviner. I gotcha. What are they hoping for here? Oh, okay. Jaguar and Falco together is still pretty strong. He added back, I'm assuming, his Gazelle. Ah, Bagushka. Interesting. Well, I don't like this because Bagushka's legal. 1 for 1, not bad either. The Con's really what's going to help here. So I can go for Con, and then I can go for Rika Princess. Yeah, I'm going to go for Rika Princess here. Plus some Rika Princess. That back row might be an imperm, if I'm guessing. We're going to activate the effect of Rika Con. This is going to allow us to grab a Rika Glamour and set the Rika Glamour. Now, I do need to tribute the Bagushka. So unfortunately, this does enable me to... I clear combo, which is fine. But I also need to be wary that imperm in the back there is going to be gnarly. I'm going to grab Mudan. Oh, whoa, secret tech. Okay, so before you weren't able to search Mudan with that tech. But now you can with Poison Rose. Let's freaking go, dude. What the heck? That's actually insane. Love it. Yeah, you need to link summon the special zone to take care of that one. Yeah, we need to be able to have a link zone there, which I think should be okay. Do you think he's reading Poison Rose? I think that was what just happened there. All right, let's go for Mudan. Yeah, let's go for Mudan. Let's go Mudan. Tribute the Rika Princess. Go for Mudan. What's going on, Shira? Hello. Based, I'm saying. Look at this. I knew it's an imperm. I like it. What's going on, Chops? Hello. Interesting how you also enjoy decks that I also enjoy. I mean, honestly, if it's a good deck, it's a good deck. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we actually have our pick at anything. Oh god, this is really funny. I think we're gonna be able to win this one just strictly based off advantage, but it's gonna be kind of hard. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon the Rika Petal. Rika Petal's effect is gonna activate here, and we're going to search from our deck to our hand, Snowdrop the Rika Fairy. Then after that, we're gonna activate Emergency Call, and finally, we get to have a little bit of fun. Let's go ahead and activate the effect of Rika, the Snowdrop Fairy. We get to tribute our Rika Petal. Then we get to summon Elemental Hero Nosp and our Rika, our Snowdrop, the Rika Fairy. Ain't that something? Muda. All right, so we can also activate 1 for 1 here. That's probably not too bad. I do get a lot of extension out of that. I might be able to OTK here if I do go for a 1 for 1. So I am going to do that. Remember, the middle zone is the imperm zone. I'm going to unfortunately say goodbye to Poison Rose. See you later. And we're going to special summon from our deck Sunseed Genus Loci. Activate the effect of Loci, we're going to summon Dryaz. Very unfortunately, we don't get to do the summon underneath, which is completely fine. We're going to get Sunvine Sowin from our deck to our hand, which I think is good. Next, I think I need to activate the effect of Rika the Snowdrop Fairy, I think. No, I don't need to. I don't need to, but I should. Because ultimately I want to get to Dry Gnome, and then go to something else, which is probably fine, right? I can go for Rika, go for 2, or I can go for the Sunvise Sowing, summon. Go for advantage. Yeah, I'm going to go for Rika, and I'm going to make this all these guys level 8s. I could have made them level 6s, I think would be really funny. But now we're going to go for these two. But it's kind of careful. For Teardrop, the Rika Queen. Then we go for Sunvine Sowing. Sunvine Sowing activated. We get to special summon out Sunseed Twin. No hero. Oh no. This is Elemental Hero. Then we get to activate the effect of Sunseed Twin and also big old Dryas. The driest of as. Yeah, I see Rika's. I see Elemental Hero. Officially no one uses now. I want more what you're smoking. Ain't no way. It's all copium, baby. All copium. More soldiers like Liquid and Solid. We probably could play Solid Soldier. It's an Earth monster. It wouldn't be too bad. Go for Sunvine Healer, I think. I am unfortunately going to give him a card back. I don't think it's going to matter all too much, though, because it's completely fine. Activate the effect of Sunvine Healer. We get to select this. We get to increase our life points by 800. I know, right? This is not this one. This thing's an Elemental Hero. It's kind of crazy. I think this is fine. Now, I want to negate the Salamangreat Gazelle. That's the thing I do want to actually negate here. Which I'll get to for sure. Yeah, Elemental Hero Nosp. I actually don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And also Elemental Hero Poison Rose. Ain't that something? That's some crazy stuff, huh? All right, now we can definitely go for Dry Gnome, I think, right? We can go for Dry Gnome, 2+, 1, 2, 3 for these two, then go for Sunvine Thrasher. That seems pretty decent, and that might be the OTK. Otherwise, though, we go for Dance Peony, but I don't really know what else that truly gets us. No, it can get us a little bit of something. Yeah, it can get us something. We'll go for Dryas, and we'll go for Sunvine Healer. It's pronounced Nosp. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. It's pronounced Nosp. We'll mill for 3. Die. Oh, another Nosp. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Look. Let's go. That's incredible. Holy. I can't believe I got rid of my level 4. No, I didn't. But this guy's only going to become level 4, and these are 2 level 3s. That's perfectly fine. I think instead we're going to go for Dry Gnome. So Dance Peony has 2 materials, and then Sunseed Twin has 2 materials. I'm going to go for Dry Gnome. Hello, Dry Gnome. I don't really know what he does, but that's fine. Then we're going to go for a Sunvine Thrasher. Underneath the link arrow. Easy peasy. Activate the effect of Sunvine Thrasher, targeting the Dry Gnome. And now, activate the effect of Teardrop the Rika Queen. We're going to detach the Mudan. Get rid of Sunlight Wolf. I get to boost my attack points, but even better, I think. Is this a plant monster tribute or a Rika monster tribute? Nope, tribute 1 plant monster based. Easy peasy. I know exactly what to get rid of. I think I finally made a Heraldic Time, other time their deck that can do some sauce. That's sick. That's super sick. It's good, but Heraldic needs more help. Heraldic? They do definitely need more support. That's cool. Mura. Yada does it. Baka. So is Poison Rose best girl now? I don't know about that. Percentatrix still has her number, you know what I'm saying? Fire beating plants. No spinner 1, you feel served us well? That's what I'm saying. We get to tribute this for our negation, because it's a plant monster. See, Gazelle activates effect. Chaining Gazelle, totally cool. Rika Princess, shuffle this back. Tribute Nosp. Nope. Nosp. Nisp. Negate. Sorry. Negate. 32. I guess I can summon one more time if I really want to. Battle phase. 32. 32. 600. And it's, I guess, for 100. 0. All right, really cool. No! 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 Evenly matched! No! Oh, man! That blows, dude. Come on. You can't do this to me. Incredible. Incredible. Absolutely insane. It's legal. That's legal. That's right. Is that allowed? Yeah. Criminal. Actually criminal. It's okay. I think we're going to be fine. I know he has the Gazelle and the Gazelle Descend, but we're going to have to wait for the normal summon of anything, I think. If he has an extra monster of like another Salamangreat in his hand, which he might. I think he actually might. I don't see some cards in play. Then we'll be fine with just this Teardrop the Rika Queen. But that was so tragic, dude. That was so tragic. Holy. That's fine. Big fine. Yeah, when the match is evenly. He figured it out. He figured it out. I think I can still keep him off of things. Surprisingly, Salamangreat has a hard time dealing with big bodies. So. Cloudians? Oh, that's right. No, it's got Cloudian, Cirro Stratus. True. Big true. Cloudians really are the unsung heroes of the decade. Okay, so problem here too, he has almost everything in rotation. I think this is fine. Was there not a line for OTK with some materials? I probably could have OTK'd specifically with No, I definitely, I don't think I really could, honestly. Nospi? Not Nospi is pronounced Nospi. Cloudians really do be GX best water deck. Also fair. Also very fair. So I think with the board that we had a Nos that got tributed off of that. We had 2 for a 3. I think instead, if I had the Link 4 Sun Avalon monster, I could have done it. There was also a line for me to go into Dance Peony again. So I could have made Dance Peony with cards, but that would only been an extra 500 attack points, I think. Maybe. No, it only been an extra 600 attack points. So he'd be left with 400 at that point. But there probably was a line. But my zone placements were a little bit whack, I will say. Ah, interesting. I think I'm going to do this. Just go right with this. Tribute his Sunlight Wolf. It doesn't actually destroy. It tributes for cost, which is nice. I don't know what that quick effect was. And I'm also huge, by the way. He can still go into a Sunlight Wolf. Maybe I should have waited. Does he have Roar in the graveyard? No. But yeah. Now, you can definitely still go into another Sunlight Wolf. But he can't shuffle it back, which is fine. Yeah, more curious than anything with Rika. There definitely was a line there. The line that I'm thinking that could have worked was that if I summoned a monster that I could modulate the level with Dance Peony, right between the two, right? So I'd have to go Dance Peony, have 2 monsters I could change the level of. Splash Mage. Oh! What does he think this is? And then go into and then target the Rika Fairy or Rika Princess in my graveyard, make 2 level 4s, overlay for Strenna, and then go from there. That's probably what I would have to do. But instead I had the XYZ inside of that zone, which is not great. Transco Talker. Huge. I don't know if he's going to be big enough, but he can definitely summon back Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf to get his plays going. That's right. Wait a minute. Nope. He can do it. I do get back my Rika Petal, though, which is interesting. So, yeah, no, there was definitely a play there. But now we're having to have him extend his materials. He can't quite clear the Rika Queen yet. He has to use Sunlight Wolf to grab this Rage. And then the Rage, he adds the Rage back to hand, resets the Rage, has the Gazelle in the hand. Top of the Grave, the Rika Snow, Rika Petal. That's probably what he would, yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, that's fine. That's somewhat fine, I think, unfortunately. Yeah, and that sucks. There is the guy. Maybe that's what I should have waited. I should have waited until he re-link summoned and then tributed. That's really what I should have waited for. Or, unfortunately, that's not full combo. It could be, though. Battle phase? Swing in. Just calling Gamer Xandy. Hello, what's new? Nothing much. We're just losing to Salamangreat after summoning everything we could have wanted and double Nosp. Nosp? Mishp. Alright, main phase 2. Unfortunately, we don't have another Sun Avalon or Sunseed Spell and Trap in our deck to enable this combo. So we do just lose. With 1,000 life points left, we just get outgassed. That sucks. We probably didn't lose if we could stay on there, but I'm not going to try to win that out. So that does tell me, though, I might need one more Sunvine Sowing. Maybe. Maybe. Normally, that's enough. The biggest thing that we had to worry about there was just zone placement. So keeping that in mind for the next game. That worked out pretty well, though. What's going on, Jacob? Hello. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Oh, that sucked. Felt so good, though. That evenly match was painful. But I really shouldn't be surprised. That's something I've been seeing a lot of. So, that's all right. I don't really know if there's a big way for us to go play around evenly matched. Like, not really. Ooh, the Madolche field. I haven't seen this yet. Don't like birds fly out of something when I click it? Yeah. Little birds. It's cool. Any more clickables? No. Yeah, survived off sharks with the 4 attributes. What's going on? Sabotage. Hello, hello. James the Catboy. What's going on? Plant-based hero. I know. What a weird card. Look at this. It's an actual plant monster that somewhat works, but all right. So interestingly enough, we can go for Primula here. Tribute it, go for Snowdrop Fairy, and go for more. I might go for Sunvine Sowing. I'm not a huge fan of Sunvine Sowing here, but I don't know. It can't say how good of a series Farfa's last card standing is. Oh, true. Big true. Big true. I've been really enjoying it. I like the concept a lot. I love how inside the TCG, I saw a post, I think it was by 5th Grade Duelist, that her locals is now implementing a rule that's similar to Last Card Standing. That was really funny. All right, what's my best course of action here? I can summon a Dryas. I might as well. Sunvine Sowing, go for Genus Loci. Take a stack. Unfortunate. I can go for Dryas. I don't know if that gets me really anything, though. Again, not a second one in my graveyard to try to go for it. I go for Rika Snowdrop, boosting, summoning for 2. Go for 2 6s. What's the 2 6s? What's the 6 monster? If a monster is tributed, you can detach one material from this card, then target one monster in either graveyard, special summon it, but negates effects. Also becomes a plant monster. Plant monster you control will be destroyed by a card effect. You can tribute one plant monster from hand or field instead. I don't know if that's better. So I'm going to go ahead and summon Snowdrop the Rika Fairy by tributing our Dryas. Special summon the Nosp. And getting out this, we're going to activate the effect of Primula, because I guess why not. Special summon the Primula. Then What I think I might do is activate the effect of Rika Snowdrop Fairy. We're going to activate the effect of Primula, or go to Primula, make these all 4s. Then I can either go for a Dance Peony, which might be more beneficial. I definitely have a lot more monsters in the deck that are plant that I could use, or I can go for Strenna. Strenna is all right. Strenna, I can add a plant monster in my graveyard and add it to my hand, or Rika monster, or Rika card, excuse me, and add it back to my hand. If it's tributed, I get some value. I'm gonna gamble on Dance Peony. I'm gonna gamble on Dance Peony. We're gonna get rid of Nosp for the Gambler. Activate the effect, mill 3. 1 plant. There's the plant. Let's go. 2 plants, by the way. Huge. Absolutely enormous. Rika Petal activates. We can get its effect to go for a Mudan. Add a Mudan from deck to hand. Then we can activate the effect of Dance Peony. We can target the Primula Rika, make 2 level 4s, go for our Strenna in attack position, because it doesn't really matter all too much. Strenna on the board activates effect. We're going to detach a, probably the Rika Petal. We can keep that in the graveyard. Both go in anyways, but that's fine. And add back from our deck to our hand. Probably the Sunseed Genus Loci. That we have this combo for next turn. That doesn't really matter. I guess we'll add back Primula. We can get this a little more easily. And go for Mudan's effect. Mudan's effect on the board. We're going to be tributing off our Strenna. Summoning. Effect of Strenna. Effect of Rika Fairy. So Mudan effect, we'll grab a Concon. Then we'll go for Strenna. Strenna effect, we can either grab a Tribute or we can go for a Sacred Beast Tree. I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down to do this one. Or go for the Rika for the, whatever. We'll go for this one. We don't summon this guy enough. Gonna go for Sacred Beast. Sacred Tree Beast Hyperion. Gonna go for Rika Concon. We're gonna activate the effect of Rika Concon. We're going to set on the field a Rika Sheet. Very, very cool. And then that sounds about right. And I haven't normal summoned yet, so I could actually go into more if I really wanted to. I could probably go into a Malias and then maybe into a Dry Gnome. I don't know if that's really worth it. It could be worth it. It could not be. We'll wait for that one to come next. All right, end phase. All right, all that just from our gamble with Dance Peony. This is how important Dance Peony really is. It can summon up to those cards. It's quite incredible. Never mind, we're boned. Tribute for cost. Feels good. Feels really good, never mind. I was like, okay, then evenly matched. Who is the most evil Yu-Gi-Oh villain in all of this series? Ooh. The most evil Yu-Gi-Oh villain. Yami Merrick was probably the most general evil villain. Of course, Supreme King arc is our favorite arc. But Yami Merrick definitely just had like old school classic feel, you know? That is fine. I probably could summon Primula, but what would Primula really get me here? That's fine. Yeah, that really hurt. I know. That was really bad. Oh, he's a Rika Princess too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Weevil Underwood. Yugi would actually win every single game if not for Weevil Underwood. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Entire series? Yeah, go for the entire show run. What do we think? Agami, he legit almost wiped Joey from existence. Also true. What the hell is this? If Rika monster you control is tributed, you can make your opponent tribute one monster they control. Oh. Okay. All right. That's actually pretty rough. That's actually pretty rough. I don't love it. So, you know. Yeah, that's right. Who's this guy? I'm you, but stronger. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna go for the Mudan. He probably has his own Ricochet he has available to him, which again is perfectly okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my lord. That's also okay. I think this is a once per turn though. It has to be, right? No, it's a non-once per turn. That's crazy. All right, we get to go and get out. I'm gonna attribute the Mudan, my own Mudan. He's going beyond for. How do we get 2 matchups in a row where these guys are just playing out of their mind? I should know based off of this field that he's kind of got the nuts, but holy. I might as well summon the Primula here, actually. Please tell me you didn't draw Maxi for turn. Ah, okay. Shuffling back this, tributing a card. Tributing the... Oh, this is how he breaks up my board. That's fine. Okay. Really pretty card, though, is Ricka Flurries. Oh, luckily, though, I can tribute and steal both his Snowdrop Ricka. I think this is it. I think this is the only thing that he has. So I'm going to tribute his Ricochet and steal his Primula. Or steal his steal his Primula. Set 1, which is the Ricochet, we know that to be true. And pass back to us. Now, unfortunately, we do have a lot in order. I probably should have set that here, that way it can pin down, but that's fine. He gets to take this back. He can tribute one of our monsters. Or one of his monsters, both perfectly fine. We're going to go for the Ricka Petal here. Petal here to grab probably Mudan? Maybe? Mudan or Princess? Maybe Princess actually is best. Not exactly sure. But Princess is fine. And then Primula is actually even better here, because I can hold the Primula in my hand, and I can go for Princess, go Strenna to grab back the sheet, and that's how we go nuts. Now, can I OTK is the question. Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. But I can go and set this Ricka Glamour. That's right. Can't believe I stopped watching Always Sunny. Always Sunny is always the better option there. Huge true. I'm going to go ahead and tribute his own Ricka Primula, which does trigger his Ricka Flurries, but I can just get rid of my Ricka Petal, which is fine. Always Sunny is always the banger. Science is wrong sometimes. Yeah, a lot of people wonder why I hate Sasuke, because a mass murderer with half a day of jail time is entirely justice. All I'm saying is that Sasuke is so much less interesting than Naruto. But for some reason, everyone's like, yo, Naruto's the good one. I'm like, no. All right, we can attribute a monster we control. It's probably going to be this Ricka Petal. I do have a Lokai in the graveyard. I'm going to be getting this Primula out on the board. Let's see what we can do here. I think as long as I have 2 monsters, I'm fine, because I can also activate some shenanigans. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, for Ricka Princess, activate the effect of Ricka Princess to summon Ricka Princess. Sasuke is go? No way, dog. Chidori is so much less cool than Rasengan. And that's just true. We're going to get Strenna on the board. This will probably activate his sheet, maybe. Strenna effect will get rid of Princess. We'll target the sheet. Sasuke! Naruto. Then I will, man, shoot. go for Mudan. Mudan should be the Strenna. Summon Mudan attack position. Maybe try to end it today. Activate the effect of Strenna. Activate the effect of Mudan. That's fine. He still can get rid of 2 monsters, which is okay. I'm going to grab Rick of Glamour. 8 seconds left. Holy God. Summon out Hyperion in attack position. Attaches as exclamation material. Sounds perfectly chill. Attaches the battlefield. Battle phase. See if we can get to it. 2 seconds left. 11,000. 12,000. Very cool. Main phase 2, 0 time. Set. And phase. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Awesome. All right, let's set max game here. Holy. Cannot believe that we were able to do that. The Ricochet is a problem because he can just tribute our Hyperion, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Holy, that was good. Sasuke is cringe, fight me? True. Itachi is not much better. I think that Itachi is definitely not much better, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Ooh, oh man. Uraska and Sanderson joining the cellular level is crazy. Isn't that so cool though? The Rasa and Shuriken? So cool. So very cool. Alright, adds 1 with the search, that's fine. I know. 0 seconds left and I set the trap. Actually incredible. Alright, we're gonna tribute the Sacred Beast and we're just gonna steal back his Ricka Petal. I didn't even know I was allowed to do that. The APM. Insane. My macros are just... Battle phase? Very cool. Alright. My Ricka Petal. And then Ricochet, you can have that back. It's an attack position, so I can definitely just go nuts here. 79 seconds left to make a decision. I definitely can do this. There we go. Oh God, what a mirror match. What an absolute mirror match. Whew. Yeah. For graduating the academy via Hooky, thought that was Obito. Oh, it could have been. Obito Uchiha was fine. I think definitely Shishui. Shishui Uchiha is probably the one that I think is overblown. I think Shishui is like my lame pick for like my favorite one of the Uchiha clan, just because I'm like, yo, Infinite Tsukiyomi, whoa. But that's also like a nothing answer. The hero card no one uses are a combination of 3, technically. It's Elemental Hero Poison Rose, one of the only non-warrior hero monsters. It's actually an Elemental Hero monster straight up by name and by archetype. An Earth 1900 attack, 2000 defense booty monster that is not very good. This thing is quite insane. It's pretty much only able to be special summoned by using Rosebud. Rosebud is hilarious. This card says special summon 1 Elemental Hero Poison Rose by tributing an Elemental Hero Nosp. Elemental Hero Nosp is a level 3 plant monster. And this card is also absolute trash, but it has an ultimate rare. Shout out to Nim Nim. I wonder if he ever got rid of that thing, because it legitimately was in his binder forever. It's incredible. Instant Contact? Instant Contact is actually... Oh, that's a plant monster, isn't it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, Twinkle Moss is plant. Ah, plant. Glow Moss is light. No! No, that sucks. I can't believe it. Because Glow Moss is plant, but it's light monster, unfortunately. Woodsman. I think Woodsman is also plant. Oh, so it's a warrior. Oh, Woodsman is warrior. I did not know that. I thought it was I thought it was plant for a bit. No, Woodsman is plant. Materia Ragweed? It's Ragweed. Not in there, unfortunately. I can't believe it. That's right. Who hasn't spoken to Naruto enough? True. Believe it. Man. Naruto's kind of goated. He's the Lord Seventh. What can I say? It's really funny. Every time we go to like an anime shop, like me and my significant other, we were like, we'll travel to like anime shops or go to some place and she'll be like, oh, gross. Like I hate his new design. And it's like, you know, it's Naruto as he's like he's older and he's got Naruto the Last like stuff on. He's got his wrapped for his chakra hand and stuff, and he's got his Hokage cape. And I'm like, whoa, hold on there. That's Lord Seventh they're talking about. Hold on. that's the Lord Seventh Hokage. The hero of the Great Ninja War. The second Great Ninja War, I think, right? Third? Maybe I'm thinking of Kakashi for that title, but whatever. Plant Hero, it's gone, Nicholas. Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while. We are playing Plant Hero. This is a Rika deck for our Attribute 4 event that we are playing and unironically summoning Elemental Hero Nusp and Elemental Hero Poison Rose. Find out if we can use stuff like E-Call to search these guys as extra plants for things like our Snowdrop the Rika Fairy. One of our saddest things that we ever summoned was 2 copies of Nosp, and the sad thing about this match, not necessarily the sad on the summon, the sad thing about this match is we got evenly matched immediately after. It's awful. Awful. Boruto's dad? Yeah, Boruto's dad. My mistake. Boruto's dad as the Lord Seventh. Which, by the way, I haven't read Boruto manga, but I've heard the Boruto manga is actually pretty decent. I watched so many episodes. I'm trying to think of how many episodes. So many episodes of Boruto, and it was just so bad. It was so bad. Lone Fire? True. Lone Fire Blossom is in this deck for the actual Rickason Avalon version, but for this I took it out because I'm like, well, you know, what am I summoning? Nosp with that? Might be. That one's really good though. Lone Fire Blossom is a very solid normal summon, I would say. Boruto's even pile of trash that never needed to be created other than money. Wasn't it Kishimoto or right? Is Kishimoto the mangaka for Naruto was like I'm passing it on to my protege, and so his apprentice is now the current artist of it. I don't know. Personally, I never liked Shippuden. Shippuden is fine. It's fine. Like it's fine. I don't know how else to say this. It's like some parts of Shippuden are super cool and very, very solid. A lot of lore stuff. The fights are better. The action and animation is cooler. The character development, maybe a little less so. They focus a lot on their side characters, which some of them could be worse. I will say that. And it does flesh out a lot more of the lore of Naruto that I think is much more interesting. But it does lose its like some of the charm that the OG Naruto does have. Like some of the charm that the OG Naruto has. But yeah, y'all are crazy. Shippuden is by far better. I don't know, man. Like it's in some cases better, in some cases worse. Right? I think the strengths of the early series, like when I'm speaking of just the Chunin arc, to be fair. Early Naruto is garbage, kind of true. The bridge arc, the only cool part about the bridge arc is Haku in the ice mirrors, that whole couple episodes, and then Kakashi revealing he has a Sharingan against Zabuza. Those are the 2 coolest things to happen, and they're like 20 episodes apart. it's kind of trash. And I love how Boruto tried to mimic that by saying we're going to the land of the mist. Like a whole arc through, and that was by far one of the worst arcs inside of the entirety of Boruto. The only great part about Boruto, I will say, the episodes of the series that were just clones of the movie, I think were maybe better. I can't remember if the animation is better for the show or if they just reuse the scenes, but I don't know. But to be fair, the Chunin exam for any Naruto series, peak, absolute golden. Shippuden is cool. I think pretty much for the fights and expanding upon the different Hokage. That's kind of it. I don't know. Most of my knowledge does come from the fact that I'm, the best way to watch Naruto, hands down, is to watch the fights on YouTube, read the wiki, and watch Swagkage videos. That's the best way to watch Naruto. It's so long, but it is worth the watch because it's classic. It's absolute classic. Yeah, personally, I don't read Boruto, but my friends do. Boruto manga I've heard is great. I've heard it's really great. Yeah. And when Gaara was versus Rock Lee, that's peak Naruto. Chunin exams, baby. And that's everyone's favorite fight, and it should be. Rock Lee is such a cool character, and that fight is the perfect amount of like anime ridiculousness and like extreme let's go crazy. Like anyone can watch this and get and feel something from this. It's dope. Especially because up until that point, Gaara was always billed as this villain, this type of mysterious, like powerful guys, powerful ninja, if you will. But Rock Lee, we don't really know much about either, except for the fact that Gaara's pretty strong and Rock Lee has no jutsu. That's except for taijutsu. That's it. That's the only things that we know. So put them together, instant character development, instant heart. And then forever on, from that fight, Rock Lee is goated. It's simple, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Neji versus Idan is underrated. Also kind of true. Neji is an interesting character. I thought Neji versus Naruto in the Chunin exam pretty good. Neji, anytime he comes up, is like either really sad or very like, man, rest R.I.P. R.I.P. Neji versus Naruto is a good fight though. That's another good one. Because again, also uses his brains to outsmart someone who is clearly stronger. In theory. Oh, that's not true. The best fight, one of the best fights, not the second best fight of the Chunin exam, has to be I can't remember the girl's name. Fangirl. Tamari? Yeah, Shikamaru versus Tamari. I think that's Tamari, right? Guy versus Madara? Classic. Oh, that's only really good because obviously at the end he's like, you are the greatest taijutsu master the world has ever seen. Because he opens up the gates, baby. Let's off the gas. You know what's really interesting? What kind of sucks about this? I really don't have a lot of things to do here except for go for E-Call. I wonder if I can bait an Ash Blossom. I probably could, right? I probably very could. This in itself, though, is like a negation plus an interruption plus damage plus a deck thin a little bit. So, Shikamaru the GOAT. I'm saying, Shikamaru is a great character. Alright, I'm gonna add Nosp. Shikamaru is Naruto's actual best friend, and we all know this. Yeah, I don't understand the Sasuke hype train, other than the fact that it's like, okay, you train together, it's the whole rival thing, and like, nah, no, drop this fool for Shikamaru. That's all you gotta do. By the way, if he didn't have Maxi here, this would be fine. Also, I'm realizing this was a terrible play to go for Rika Queen Strenna. Because now I can't tribute it with my princess. Man, I hate Maxi so much. God dang it. Yeah, what a drag. I really wanted to continue this fight, but I already did all the calculations in my head. I would have tired out by the time that you got close to me. Luckily, my shadow is just reaching its limits. Use the freaking kunai to extend the shadow. So cool, dude. So cool. Pot of greed, I'm saying. Deck explanation. So the deck explanation for this is that Elemental Hero Nosp is plant. That's it. Elemental Hero Nosp and the Poison Rose are two of the only alternate typings of Elemental Hero. And so you can play them in an all-plant deck, and they have interesting synergies. For example, Dance Peony can summon Nosp. You could technically search... You can tribute one monster with Glamour and search both Mudon and also Poison Rose, because previously you couldn't do that. You could only search the level 4s, which you don't have to. But now, especially in this limited format, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, kind of like Hero Kid gimmick, a little bit, but a little better because you can search it with E-Call. Ain't that something? We're about to get rocked here, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and surrender, because there's no way we win this with our current board. But that's fine. It's totally fine. Sasuke and Naruto are reincarnated brothers. They aren't the best friends. Fair. I would argue they just straight up retconned that back after being cool rivals into being like they're reincarnated from the two clans. And I'm like, that's interesting. But the better of that storyline is just Madara versus the first Hokage, right? Is it that's the clash? Could be wrong there. Oh, also, Pain arc. Really funny. It's so strange to know that the Pain arc is like where Naruto's character arc like kind of ends in the series, right? I think a lot of people tune out after the Pain arc and they're like, oh, whatever. Because the rest of it is just the Uchiha stuff. And then, of course, you get like Kaguya and etc. Like, that's the basis right there. It's just your Naruto arc ends with Pain and redeeming and RIP Jiraiya. And then the rest of it is just Uchiha, Ten Tails, Jinchuriki bullshit. that's really what it is. Also, Speedroids. Very cool. Oh, Takatomborg. Also very cool. Oh, okay. They're reincarnations of the Sons of the Sage. Ah, that's what it is. That's right. Oh, that's right. They have the Sage of Six Paths. The Sons of him. That's right. Because they broke off from the tree. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Madara versus the first Hokage would have been a great movie. Oh, can you imagine? I don't know. Other than the second Hokage, because ninja racism, I don't know why they wouldn't do more like explorations into the Hokages. Like little one-offs, right? They have like small mangas, right? They have one-shot mangas. I could be wrong. Yeah. Orochimaru is free to be all stealing bodies. Kind of true. Kind of very true. Because he has his son, blanking on the name. Even though I've watched Boruto and I'm like, yeah, I just kind of blanked out his name, who has Sage Mode, which is kind of dope. But nothing comes of it. But now Orochimaru's like, yeah, I'm kind of done stealing bodies. And it's like, cool. All right. All right. Are we sure? I think that people just liked Orochimaru and they wanted to keep Orochimaru inside the series for longer. I really do think that's it. There's there can't be any other reason, right? Are we about to get rocked, by the way, by Speedroids? I mean, this evenly match seems pretty good in this matchup, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Isn't the fourth getting his own movie? The fourth, I think, is getting his own manga. I think Lord Fourth is getting manga, which deserved, because the fastest ninja alive it has a lot of fanfare behind him and probably needs to have something with it. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. The first Hokage was so strong they couldn't even explain how he died. That's pretty cool. His jutsu with the hands thing, with the wooden manju guy, it's pretty cool. Unless I'm thinking of another Hokage, but I'm pretty sure that was the first. Yeah, slowly being represented as Deus Ex Machina. True. Hashirama was the only one to beat Uchiha without a tailed beast. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, this is kind of all that summoning for nothing. Oh, thank you. This would have been really helpful last time. All right, battle phase. Main phase 2, end of battle, we go evenly matched. Seems it right here. I probably can... Oh, he has to keep the token because tokens cannot be banished. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. It's probably he sorts Maxi. That's fine. I don't really need to have this because I have Maxi from my turn. So I can go for Sunseed Genius Loci here. I can go Rika Con. I can normal summon the Princess to that way I don't give him an extra draw. I can go for Con effect. I can then set the Ricochet, I think. And then I probably could go for Dance Peony if I really wanted to, but I think I'm just gonna end on that. And then we're just gonna go for an on during the draw phase. We're gonna go for Max C and then go nuts. Boom. Yeah, you actually can't banish a token. You can't banish a token face down. Of course. Ash Blossom. He drew that for turn, right? He would have had to. Awful. Come on, man. All right, that's fine. We can just steal 2 monsters of pretty much any kind. I don't think he has much of a follow-up here, unless one of the cards that he drew is actually good. I don't think that's true, though. Commanding position, surprisingly, from our Ricochet. Ricochet plus Con is really strong, and Rika Princess allows us from some flexibility. Yeah, tokens can be tributed, fusioned, linked, ritualed, synchro summoned, but not XYZ'd, nor banished face down or returned to hand. The return to hand I did know, and the attachment token I learned the hard way when I was trying to learn how Cyber Dragon Infinity worked back in the day. I was like, pretty sure this works. Judge? And they were like, no. I'm like, well, GG's. I can't out your token, unfortunately. Yeah, why don't you just make a hero deck for the card? Because plant hero only really works with plant monsters. It's kind of like playing Neos in a weird way. Because of the different typings of Neos, the consistencies between the Neospatians versus Neos as a warrior monster doesn't really work. It can work because, of course, the extra deck monsters actually make sense. But for elemental heroes to actually play something like Nosp, you have to be able to take advantage of the plant part of elemental hero Nosp, you know? He doesn't know how 0 attack to 0 attack works, does he? Yeah, I have a couple games where he had Ash and Maxi. Ash and Maxi seem to come together a lot, right? They come together in the hand and they just fold to the second 2. Right? I don't know. Yeah, after farming these gems for Attribute 4, I want to make a new deck after fishing for Melfi's Sprite deck. No clue what to do, though. Maybe Water deck? Oh, Water deck would be really good. Melfi's Sprite for finishing is a great option. Melfi's Sprite's really fun. Wouldn't DNA Surgery change warriors to plants? Yeah, actually it could. It could. Would that mean I do DNA Surgery and then play my extra deck as all plants, but just use the heroes for summoning? That'd be really funny. What if that'd be an actually unhinged deck? Yeah. I miss my Cyber Dragons. Damn power creep. I'm saying, man. So here's the really interesting part. I love Cyber Dragons, and I would play them at 90% of events that I would go to. Sorry, I'd play them at 50% of the events I would go to, and I'd play them. Wow. Symphonic Warrior Mikes. That's hilarious. That's okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's okay. I play them at my events too, but yeah, because like Predaplant Verts Anaconda into the TCG really hurts Cyber Dragons. I know it's not made for them, but it really does. In Master Duel, they're a little bit better because of the best of ones for OTKing, but Cyber Dragons are so cool, man. Sometimes I just want to summon Cyber End Dragon, but you can't. It's not good. It's not good. I never realized how much I use Dogmatic Engine. God, I missed the engine when I played this event. Dogmatic Engine is really solid. I cannot wait till we get Garura in this game, because that's probably people are gonna be probably playing a lot of the Dogmatic Engine just for the draw power with Garura even. It's very strong, very strong. Small World, all right. Oh, that's right, we knew it was Red Eyes, plus a Godarla Fascinating. I know why he's doing this. I'm not a fan. But I think that's the wrong decision. It might not be. Godarla, unless he's searching for another insect. Is the insect line here going to be max C? Because that'd be really funny. I'm definitely in a better position, even if he does drop a max C. I can just go Elemental Hero No Spin the normal summon, Dance Peony, maybe try to OTK. I can definitely do that too. But I don't know. Yeah, Cyber Dragons are just so cool. That's a win. Imagine if the insects barriers you. That'd be really funny. All right, we're so close. I can see the Maui. Bop. Bop. Insect barrier would be hilarious. That's some Weevil Underwood shenanigans. Didn't he play Insect Barrier inside of that one episode of the anime where he was playing with Joey in Battle City? Right? I activate Insect Barrier. And Joey's like, geez, Yugs. And Yugi was tied up at the carnival, or like the Ferris ground with the other dark magician guy. That's right. I'm a fire in my laser. Blah. Man, I miss Laser Collection. Didn't I make an Alfred Molina joke in one of the videos? I think I did once. The Dominic Fear. Oh my god, it's Alfred Molina. I think so. I can't remember what video that was in, but man, Laser Collection. Beautiful. Excuse me. Kids nowadays don't know the dumb simplicity of just Flash cartoon where a guy walks up to another guy and says, "Excuse me, do you have the time?" "Of course." And then looks at his watch and just fires a laser in his face. Classic. Absolute classic. Cyber Dragons can play through a decent amount of negates and still OTK too, which is crazy for a deck so old. Completely agree. The one thing I love about Cyber Dragons, especially back when I was playing it in the meta, is that like anytime a machine deck is really good, I think Cyber Dragons could potentially make a comeback. But we haven't had a very solid machine deck be top tier in the meta for a long time, right? Unless I'm wrong. But since Cyber Dragon fell, since Toss format fell out of favor where Orcus was the machine deck, we had Adamancipator and Eldlik, Zombie, and Rock. We also had our Sword Soul, and then Based, our pile decks, and then a couple times. So, what's going on, Koskin? Hello. First time seeing you. Are you an E-Hero only kind of channel? You could say that somewhat. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't help saying that we are trying to force Elemental Hero Nose, an actual Elemental Hero monster, into our deck. But glad to have you here, and good to have you. Good to have you around. Hello. Today we're playing the Attribute 4 Festival and trying to, do our best here. I could go for the Rika Fairy. I could go for the Rika Fairy here, though Mudon is probably just stronger. I'll add Mudon to my hand. Unfortunately, Mudon is much, much stronger here. We can go for Rika Princess and go for 2. I think this is also very okay. Go for Rika Princess here. Rika Princess, we go for Dance Peony. This is the big one. Boom. Is the face of Rogue? That's true. Cyber Dragons is kind of the face of Rogue. That's a big statement. And true, actually. I would say that's true. Oh, yeah, we can summon up to 2. We could go for Sunseed Twin, which I think is probably not great because we might have a line for our other Sunseed cards. So we can go for 2, go for you. And then now we can go for a Dance Peony. Dance Peony, we can target the Rika Princess. We can make those 2 level 4s. God, this is the level modulation that just makes sense. And very skillful. The cards have to be pointed here. I'm going to go for the Rika Princess right here. Then we're going to go for Strenna. Strenna to detach probably Petal. I have Petal in the graveyard. Let's say the Primula. Probably fine. And then we'll add back to our hand. Have I normal summoned? I normal summoned the Petal. So probably add back the Primula just because I can. And I haven't activated its effect to special summon on the tribute, which is actually very strong here. We can go for Mudan. Mudan should be the Strenna. Going for Rika. Gonna go for Strenna effect, and go for Mudan effect. Activate the effect of Premula? Maybe? Is that 12 base? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Yeah, why not? No. It's not worth it. You don't have to. Nah, not worth it at all. Then we're gonna go for Rika Con, because Con's very solid. Then Strenna effect activates. We're gonna bring out Sacred Tree Beast, helps us play around evenly matched. That's what I'm seeing here. Seeing the line, it's glorious. Gonna go for Con. Con out. I'm not a huge fan of to get rid of my Mudan, but that's fine. Go for Glamour. Set the Glamour. Then we go for Glamour effect. Glamour on the board. We don't tribute a monster because we don't really have to, because we're gonna grab a Rika Fairy. Snowdrop the Rika. I'm gonna take away the Mudan. We're gonna summon Nosp and our Snowdrop. I'm gonna keep the Premula alive. Go for Snowdrop. We'll target the Snowdrop, making them 2 8s. And then now we got a pretty big board, baby. I can't believe we summoned Nosp, and we also have Poison Rose in our hand. What an elemental hero deck. Plus a Maxi in the back. Best plant, best hero monster. What's going on, AJX? Hello. I just found your channel and started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm obsessed with Cyber Dragon, so I bought Cyber Dragon, or Cyber Strike, Cyber Dragon Revolution decks. Would you recommend any booster sets? Ooh. For Cyber Dragon specifically, I actually don't really know if there's one that's insanely good. There's one that Cybernetic Horizons is very strong if you are able to get your hands on it, because Cyber Dragons had a lot of new supports in that one. So you had things like Cyber Dragon Hers, and I think the Cyber Dragon, what's the Reborn spell? That was in that as well. Maybe a Secret Rare in that one too. And the Link Monster, which I think came out in that same set. All that together is very, very solid, but good to hear, and glad to have you here. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, what's the butt of the rogue deck? I vote Neos. Probably Neos is up there. There's definitely other rogue decks that's like, oh, this is rogue, you know? But people are just like, this one's the one to do. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, rogue can put in work, but struggles upon more often than meta decks. Yeah, bad decks just flat out suck. Also very true. I think I can actually bait out this Pankratops. What's he gonna do? Trade with my guy? Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, Neos wishes it was rogue. True, very true. He activates the Pankratops. Ooh, unless he has an evenly matched in hand. That would really suck. Holy. Nope, never mind. We're good. Yeah, Neos wishes is rogue. Yeah, I know. It's okay, Neos. You'll have your time in the sun soon. I swear. End phase, activate the effect of Rika Petal. And then we'll get Rick in. We'll get Nosp out of here. We'll target and tribute our Pankratops. Pankratops activate its effect. Tribute, target a monster. Targeting itself, I unfortunately will have to activate the effect of the Sacred Tree Beast to negate. Negate. There it is. Very nice. Rick Petal, especially on the pedal. I pulled a Dino Wrestler card and recent IRLs. It ain't good. Yeah, it depends which set you got it from. Pankratops is very, very strong. Even in the TCG, it's pretty good too. If you're talking about only in Master Duel, yeah, also very solid, I would say. Also, I would say very solid, yeah. Is where I can submit you my Cyber Dragon deck on Master Duel. Yeah. Opinion on Soldier Boy joining the Master Duel community? What's up, Mo? How's it going? Hello. Good to see you here. And a very good point. If you guys don't know, Soldier Boy has him playing Master Duel. And it's so interesting. I don't know if it's like an ego thing where he's like, this is Soulja Boy Season 1, Episode 6. He's becoming a streamer, which I think is really cool and somewhat funny. However, I do think he like Tekken, all these things, it's great. I'm always down for more players like that, and it's super interesting. Did y'all watch the Soulja Boy, like, Master Duel Realm? Like, man's nerdy as hell, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. All right, what do I go into here? I can technically save my normal summon if I really wanted to, because this 2600 is nice, but maybe I just go into, like, the dance peony, right? That sounds about right. What deck does Soulja Boy run? Good question. I think last time I saw him, he was opening packs. I didn't actually stick around too long for it. I think didn't he have to do the tutorial too? After that, Esther, die. Aw, big whiff. Huge whiff, by the way. Huge whiff. He played Dark Magician. That tracks. That big tracks. Dark Magician is great though. Use a crank that deck. Oof. Oh man. Reference back, huh? All right. I think I can summon Premila, go for a Link 3. I don't think I have to here. No, Premila doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go for Battle Phase. What else can he do here? We haven't really seen anything from him. So, main phase 2, end phase? I don't know. Yeah, Dark Magician deck sounds about right. Its other blue eyes are always gonna be Dark Magician, but Dark Magician somehow sticks with everyone of being much, much cooler. And it is. It's a much better deck. And in the meta right now, somewhat better because you can play Skill Drain, etc. You can play Soul Drain too, which is even better. Vernisylph. Corolla. Okay. All Earth monsters you control are treated as Vernisylph monsters once per turn. If you discard a Vernisylph card, you can activate the effect of one Vernisylph monster in your hand. Okay. Draw one card, then you special one Earth monster from your graveyard. It's any Earth monster, including Pankratops. So I think I have to Ash this. Holy. Yeah, Dark Magician having a structure deck is a W since it lessens the Aura Strain. Also, yeah, huge. It is pretty big. Plus the cards in there are really good, like the Illusion Magician, the Ritual card. But yeah, Hero structure deck, we can only wish. We can only wish. Holy. We can activate Rickapetal, right? Negated. Unfortunate. I only have 2 Dance P. Up. All right, plot armor. Actual plot armor. We're going for Rickapetal. Rickapetal activate its effect. We're gonna grab our Mudon. Add a Mudon from our deck to our hand. Actually insane. Active effect of Mudon. Mudon's effect. We're gonna get rid of the Rickapetal, and we're going to summon out the Mudon. We're gonna activate the Mudon effect. Mudon. We're gonna grab a Con, because Con ain't crazy. Go for Premila. Premila effect. Do we have a Strenna in the graveyard? Yes, we do. We do have a Strenna out. Gonna go for Mudon, grab a Con, and now this should be over from here. I can probably just tribute and go nuts, but I'm gonna let it play out a little bit. We're gonna go for Con effect. Con. We're going to end up grabbing the Ricochet. Boop boop. And we're gonna go for the Dance Peony. Dance Peony targeting the Ricka Princess. In the grave, sounds pretty solid. Gonna go for a Strenna here. Strenna, gonna activate the effect of Strenna, detaching our Mudon. And grabbing, well, we can pretty much grab anything here, but did we normal summon yet? We have normal summoned. That's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and throw back our Elemental Hero, Nusp, from our deck to our hand. All right, target one monster in the field, tribute it. All right, battle phase. Activate the effect of Teardrop the Rooka Queen. Getting rid of the monster. It's a Vernisylph, gonna activate the Teardrop, and we're swinging for 32. And then for 1200. Nice and easy. Nice and easy peasy. Yeah, I want them to drop an actual decks as structures, or at least needed cards in the structure deck. The structure decks inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are actually kind of interesting. So we can actually take a look a little bit because we do have a good sample size to go off of here. The card names in this deck sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Parody. Okay, well, first off, we gotta defend the deck a little bit. This deck is actually really cool. And unironically might be a deck that's like kind of a Mobiz deck. Like Teardrop the Rika Queen, kind of tight. Strenna, unfortunately, it's a deck of all girls. It's not necessarily what I'm saying, but you know. Mudan, she's kind of dope. This deck is really interesting. It tributes cards. You can tribute your opponent's monsters. It's nice and simple. It's really cool. It has a bunch of different lines you can go into. The only problem is, in this current meta, it's not great. But in the TCG right now, like the actual physical card game, this deck's super sick. Has a ton of great cards. I know I'm saying. Cute cards, I'm saying. But also, the real deck, and this is the part that actually leads me to believe that this is maybe a Mobiz deck, for real, is that the real deck plays, where's Rika Baby? Here we go. The real deck plays this guy, Bangalancer. This card's so tight. During the main phase, quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, you take damage equal to its attack, and then you return it to the hand. It's a removal, it's huge, it looks dope as hell. Look at this guy. Huge. In the same deck. This guy's crazy. Also, too, the mechanic to get there is like, it's interesting. So the Sunseed Loci, normal monster, it's like you're planting the seed, and you go into Dryas, go for Tree. Tree, you can grab Sowing, Summon Twin, and go for your whole combo. And by the end of it, essentially you're growing this thing into this big old beefy boy. Big old tree chat, I'm saying. You can also play Cactus Bouncer, which is fun. But that's the way. No hoops though, no hoop earrings. That's the only downside about the deck, is that there's no hoop earrings. It's a damn shame. Yeah, I'm gonna summon Rika summon and summon Wicked Dom. True. Yeah, I've got to wonder how Konami decides what they should be the next structure deck, and Mashable seems no pattern or reason. This is kind of interesting, right? So the structure decks inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I think, have had a pretty good success. The Dragon Maid structure deck is probably the most solid bang for buck in terms of budget, in terms of something that you can play long term. Then they also had the Utopia one, a little more high rolly, but has a lot of anime favorites. So if you're more into the anime and you want something that's like, again, more 5Ds, you have Utopia and a lot of really great content. The cards in here aren't amazing except for the extra deck here, which for some reason they wanted the key cards to be UR. And then they had Magician of Pendulum, which is also the same thing. Not amazing, because a lot of the Pendulum cards you'd get in this deck aren't even the high rarity ones, not the good ones at least. So like, what's the point of getting this except for maybe Heavy Storm Duster? Right? Or I guess maybe technically Skullbat Joker as well. Like maybe. So the really good ones though are Cybernetic Successor, which Cybernetic Successor is amazing because you get things like Cyber Dragon Core. You also get, where is Cyber Emergencies and SR, very strong. Fusion Deployment's pretty solid too, but Core, Fusion Deployment, and then Cyber Emergency, great pickups, amazing pickups. Cyber Dragon 1 is incredible because this deck's surprisingly expensive sometimes. Like if you pulled some of the Cyber Dragon cards from Pearlescent Cyber Dragon, it's okay. But yeah, Dragon Maid was solid. A year ago, you could get to Diamond with the Dragon Maid deck pretty handily. Salamangreat second, also very true. Burning Spirits, the Salamangreat structure deck, this one's great. Decode Talker Heat Soul is worth the price of admission alone. This card is crazy. But the fact that you could plaster together 3 of these things and throw in some hand traps is crazy. Salamangreats, to this day, is still one of the most expensive decks inside of Master Duel. So Burning Spirits allowing you to get, so 3 URs for Sunday Wolf, 3 Bailings, maybe 2 the Helio. You have to get 2 or 3 Gazelle. Spinny as a 3 of is insane. This has a 2 of. This is a 3 of. Lady Debug. Crazy good pickups here, especially for the value. Yeah. Yeah, don't you hate crafting a card and then realizing it's in a structure deck? Yes, 10 million %. What I love about it though is that when you eventually do get the structure deck, you can just, dismantle it, but it feels bad for sure. Feels very bad. Yeah, is the game working on Steam now? It is. Yeah. You have to update your Steam client from what I hear. So these things are definitely worth it, right? Spellbook I don't think is worth it. I got it though because I was looking for something. Vortex of Magic is surprisingly good. Inside of the Legacy packs, we have Blue Eyes. And so inside of the structure decks, we have Dark Magician, making this UR a little more obtainable. The Dark Magicians and playing this deck is very expensive. So a lot of fan favorite anime decks, like I'd like to see Red Eyes. I'd like to see maybe like a Jinzo type of structure deck, even though I think it's maybe a little bit too off base. But Dark Magician's great. Red Eyes would be really good. There's several other anime archetypes that are at high rarities that they really could take advantage of. Like Dark Magician being a UR is criminal. But fortunately, this structure deck takes care of a lot of that. And you get one of the strongest cards, not only in Dark Magician, but also in the game, Illusion of Chaos. Which Illusion of Chaos enables so much for different combo decks, but also very strong in its own archetype. Perfect, right? The Dark Magician deck in general is a very strong pickup, especially if you're looking to play Dark Magician, but worth the price of admission almost exclusively for Illusion of Chaos. Now that does lead me to some of the other ones. Immortal Glory is fine. Rage of Cypher is fine. And Spiral Spear Strike, while I love myself some Gaia, Wield Normal Monster shout out, this deck is not great. Look, the fact that there's almost no UR that you want in here, like, yeah, maybe Blackluster Soldier and Envoy Chaos, Gaia the Magical Knight, maybe this one, maybe. The only thing you're getting this thing for is Chaos Space, which, SRs are practically free anyways, but, whatever. So this one's not great. I love it though. Absolutely love it. So yeah, it's a little bit random. That being said, I think people have kind of noted this all right? It's like yeah, Sunnet and Heat Soul make this pack worth it. That's what I'm saying, right? It's huge. Like the decks that do well are things that can see competitive success. Things like Burning Spirits, which has great pulls in the form of Sunnet Mining, Salamangreat Circle, also with Heat Soul, Liddy Debug, very solid, right? Competitively viable structure deck. Dragon Maids. While I don't love this archetype, it is a fairly strong archetype in its own right. You get Sphere's Pass, best combo in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. You get pretty strong cards instead of Dragon Maid Shio and House Dragon Maid. Straightforward for your for new players. So, a competent structure deck, and also kind of a fan favorite. Cybernetic Successor, great pick. It's an anime deck, pretty high rarity cards. You're missing some cards, but whatever. You get the good ones. And you make a lot of the GX fans happy. That's what we love to see. Dark Magicians, a great one. So out of the structure decks they've released so far, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them I would say are absolutely worth it. The rest of them I would say you could definitely just skip. Other than the deck box. The deck boxes for some of them are pretty cool. I do like the deck boxes for them. However, which ones would we need? I think out of the most expensive archetypes in the game, Hero hands down needs a structure deck, right? Like, well, what does our Hero structure deck look like? We can actually try to make that. Let me delete this one real quick. This is our Hero 4A structure deck, or a Hero deck. Let's create a new one. Let's call this Hero Rises Structure. Easy peasy. Now let's think about what they could realistically put inside of the Hero Rise structure deck, right? Yeah, no, Gaia structure deck was disappointing. I get it, but the deck is not. Yeah, the deck is just okay. It's just all right? Yeah, wake up your E-Hero in a structure deck. Can you imagine? That'd be a great pickup. That actually would be an insane pick. I think that not too out of far possibility, right? People want to play Blue Eyes and pick Dragon deck in the first game. Gives you an okay head start. Mystical Space Typhoon? Yeah, exactly. True. Very true. Spellbook is fine because you get Spellbook Engage for free, basically. Yeah, the Spellbook engine is surprisingly expensive, so not too bad, right? Wake up your Infernal Rage. That would be awesome. I would love Infernal Rage inside this game, but that's like the only thing I'm missing, right? Only thing I'm missing. And Newt out here feeling insulted and confused. Yeah, he's like, he's out in the void. He's touching grass, and he's like at dinner somewhere. He's like, yeah, no, this steak is really good. Oh my god, oh. And he's like a chill. He's like a spider sense. He's like, what was that? It's like the voice echoing, spheres pass. Spheres pass. But yeah, so okay. So we have a Stratos, one Neos, one Honest Neos. Yeah, it's got to be like, it's got to be Neos, right? It's got to be like, if we're thinking it's Elemental Hero Rises and not the other way, like it's gonna be like Elemental Rise, right? Elementals Rise, Elemental Rise structure deck. Hero, we'll just go Hero Rise, and it's pretty much gonna be Elemental Heroes. But yeah, one Sunrise. They seem to only have like 3, 4, maybe 5 cards in the extra deck. So I'm gonna say Elemental Hero Sunrise. We'll say the Shining, because that seems like it makes sense. We'll go with like a Nova Master, maybe Grand Merge. Grand Merge sounds about right. And then the other 2 cards, I'll say 5 maximum. I'm gonna say Wake Up Your E-Hero inside of this deck as like an ultra rare, and then Infernal Rage would be sick, but maybe another card down below. That's maybe a basis. Honest Neos would be good. 1 Stratos, like 2 Shadow Mist, maybe 1 Shadow Mist, maybe. Let's do like a Hero Lives at 1. That seems like it would be reasonable for them to do. A Liquid Soldier as well, it seems all right. An E-Call, they definitely needs an E-Call. They don't double though? Okay, that's good to know. That's that, because I definitely would have done it. 1 U, I think a Polymerization probably is in order there. What kind of generic cards could we give them? What kind of generic cards would I give this deck? Maybe an MST, maybe a Twin Twisters is fine here. Twin Twister might be okay. Might be a couple trap cards down the road, but that's fine. Use Alias, probably going in there because why not? Extra Deck Monster is fine. A Miracle Fusion sounds pretty good. I'm greedy, and I'm gonna say the OG Elemental Heroes are gonna be in here for absolutely no reason at all, right? Reinforcing the Army. Reinforcing the Army is inside of the story modes. I don't know how much they would really do that, but that'd be pretty all right. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they never put 2 ofs, only structure deck in. That's fair. Have a Mass Chain to Destiny Hero, Destiny Neos, and Hero ETC. I think I think it's way more likely that they would do just Elemental Heroes here. Right, I feel like that's way more likely for them. But you're not wrong. That's maybe something they would do. I'm gonna add an Ice Edge in there because it's funny, and then maybe Captain Gold and the hero. Yeah, R Righteous Justice probably right. Definitely need hero. Yeah, all hero cards probably fine. Skyscraper 2 and Skyscraper 1. Both those make sense. We get a Destiny Hero structure deck would also be interesting. One of you Hero Negate Featherwind would be funny. Hero Blast isn't out of contention. I kind of want to throw in a couple SR cards in there. Oh, Oversoul for sure. And then Heated Heart is a normal, right? No. HERO. Heated Heart. There we go. Perfect. Favorite hero for sure. Favorite hero would be in this deck. Yeah, for sure. The Absolute Zero is also a must add, if I'm being honest, for the structure. I think, yeah, Absolute Zero is probably not bad. Absolute Zero. All right. So like it would be something like this, and then another UR that would be exclusive to the structure deck would be Wake Up Your E-Hero. That sounds like it'd be pretty all right. That sounds like it'd be pretty all right. If the heroes vanilla are respected fusions would be there. I mean, I would hope their respective fusions would be there, but it seems like they're only doing like 4 or 5. If they do 6, if they do 6 extra deck monsters for these structure decks, right? It would be like Flame Wingman. Flame Wingman for sure, right? Yeah, they should start making character decks like this. Yeah, I think that'd be all right, right? Crosskeeper? Crosskeeper's probably not bad. Yeah, Crosskeeper. Ooh, actually, I don't know. I think I think the Neos makes sense here, Crosskeeper, because then we're thinking about, okay, now it's a Jaden structure deck. I think this is more for the hero archetype, right? One hero kid wouldn't be too out of the ordinary, but then we'd have to play more of them, right? I don't know. Yeah, I got a structure deck when? I'm saying, right? So we can do 6 of these, and then they do Wake Up Your E-Hero as the thing. So we have some of these cards. Is there any more generics that I'm missing? Any more hero specifics? I don't think so. But maybe some like generic trap cards, right? What are some generic trap cards that we can throw in here? I'm gonna give one more UR to this and say that it's gonna be. I have a lot of URs that I just don't own. Let's see. Maybe a Solemn Strike. No, we already have a Solemn Strike, I think, right? Do we have a Solemn Strike? We have a Solemn Judgment. Mirror Force? Mirror Force would be funny. But we can get this from a pack, I think, right? Mirror Force would be a pretty interesting one to put in there. Maybe Storming or Grounded at no. Evenly Matched would be hilarious to put in, and not too out of the realm of possibility. So I don't think that'd be too bad. Battle Guard Howling was crazy in early hero strategies. Yeah, Battle Guard would have been too bad. Do later. Fusion Gate. Yeah, Fusion Gate's not terrible. Where is Fusion Recovery? Fusion Chain Material? No. Necro Fusion probably could be in there. I could see that being a possibility. Fusion Gate is the spell. Fusion Gate. Terraforming wouldn't be an out of left field UR. That could probably be the other UR here. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah. There we go. And then just some spells Jaden uses. Yeah, that's not bad. Emergency Provisions. Mirage of Nightmare, anyone? So this is an easy craft. There we go. Nice. Terraforming a Metaverse. Metaverse probably isn't that out of the realm of possibility for them to add here. It is a one of, and I don't know if they really like doing the one ofs in there, but it's possible. Yeah, Terraforming is limited. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe Terraforming, no, because it is limited. You want to buy 3 of them. That's a good point. That's a very good point. And I don't mind that. Parallel World Fusion. Does Parallel World Fusion work with Hero? I've actually never really seen it being attempted, but like this is about right. We're missing 5 more cards. I put like an Effect Veiler in there for fun, right? Yeah, probably more monsters from here. Probably, right? Maybe just go back to the hero monsters. 5 more elemental hero monsters we could put in somewhere in here. We have Solid Soldier. Probably just the Solid Soldiers in there. Wildheart, of course. Prisma wouldn't be out of the ordinary if there is a named elemental hero monster inside of here, for sure. Wildheart, be kind of funny. Lady Heat, because we gotta put in the ladies, am I right? Blade Edge would be interesting. Blade Edge is probably, that's not out of the realm of possibility here. Boop, boop, boop. Where is Blade Edge? Blade Edge, come to me. There you are. Yeah. Maybe Blade Edge. Woodsman. Actually, yeah, I think this is more likely. These 2 are more likely. I don't know about Ice Edge. Ice Edge, probably not. There we go. What about Normal Heat? Yeah, we can put a Normal Heat. Normal Heat over which one? Probably, I'll get rid of the Necro Fusion, even though this makes sense to put in here. I'll get rid of Emergency Provisions and put in Normal Heat. How about that? There we go. Voltic would be hilarious. I don't know if they'd really do. Voltic is, man, that's so interesting, man. Voltic's not a bad idea, and also it's have Flash. Both of these I can see being in there as like what the hell kind of way, you know. I can definitely see that being there. Voltic is a high consideration, and also Flash. Part of the Sparkman Brigade, you know what I'm saying? That's the hidden lore. Voltic, Flash, and Sparkman all working on another team outside of the normal heroes. Now take it to ladder, no balls. This would be the worst hero challenge, especially in Platinum. Once we degrade to Gold, I could definitely do that. But inside of Platinum right now, there's no shot this works. Right? Yeah, we're gonna do this. We have coped ourselves into it. Let's see it. Let's do just one game. One game couldn't hurt, right? Okay, we're going second. We're just gonna lose. The problem here is hero is so high rarity. The structures generally don't give a ton of those. Yeah, this one, it's like, that's why I'm like this. I think this seems realistic as like some high rarity cards and some non-high rarity cards, right? Like ooh, wait a minute. No, we actually might have something going on here. Okay, we're gonna go for Blaze Man. Blaze Man effect. Add Poly. Not out of the realm of possibility. We'll set one card and then we'll pass. That's all we got. I hope it's full power tier. No! Oh, that's right. R/Master Duel. You'll never believe what I'm winning with. Cool. We do have a line for Sunrise, and technically, if it's destroyed by battle specifically, that actually kind of sucks. Woodsman into Miracle Fusion isn't bad here, but we have to draw into like an E-Call or something. All right, that 1,000 is going to really help here. Rhoda, please don't tell me it's Hero. It's Sky Striker. Ooh, interesting. Okay. It is not out of the realm of possibility that we can not maybe not win this game, but do something against this deck. Right? Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. Wow. Holy, we get to activate the effect of Hero Signal. I can't believe it. But I guess I should believe it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, here's the problem. Shadow Mist. Oh god, can you imagine if we had a mask change in the deck? That would be godlike. That'd be actually godlike. Stratos. I should have done Stratos. Stratos, pot, destroy, search. Yep. That's okay. We have the Shadow Mist here. Shadow Mist can be fine. Because, a second multi-roll? That's fascinating. Maybe he's afraid I'm going to search this. Yeah. You think Destiny Hero structure deck is more likely? Ooh, what's on Aiden? Hello. I think out of the three, maybe an Elemental Hero is more likely. A little bit easier to pin down, right? Because a Destiny Hero structure deck, while it probably does have a lot more utility, they have No, actually, they have about the same. I think Elemental Hero and Destiny Heroes have about the same amount of like utility cards. It's Vision Heroes that might have the problem. If there's a Vision Hero structure deck, that'd be really funny, right? Yeah, Mask apart from the manga deck, also true. Yeah, I'm beginning to realize the drugs in the UK are far inferior to the US. True. The copium is harder too. The copium is much harder. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got polymerization, which is still very strong. And our Righteous Justice destroys spells and trap cards non-targeting. We're not out of the woods with this one yet. But it is fascinating, I guess. Can we OTK here? I don't think we can. We can do a lot of damage though. Avion. Not too shabby here. Okay, yeah, let's think about this. Let's go for polymerization here. Polymerization here, we're gonna fuse for Sunrise. We're gonna go ahead and fuse together our Elemental Hero Avion. We do have Grand Merge, which can do something if we summon it, but I don't really think that's happening. So let's go for Woodsman and go for the Shadow Mist here. We'll add to our deck from our deck to our hand the Sunrise. We are taking a little bit of a risk if he has an Ash Blossom of some sort, but Shadow Mist effect. No Ash Blossom. Holy. Okay, well, Liquid Soldier is kind of the way to go. Right? If we can normal summon Stratos and Stratos get us into a guy, otherwise we go into Liquid Soldier and draw 2 cards and bounce. That wouldn't be too terrible. Because what do we do from there? We have a water monster and a light monster. So we've got fire and light. I don't think it really works here. So Liquid Soldier, normal summon Liquid, go Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion the 2, go for that, draw 2. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I don't like it, but it is based. Otherwise, we can go for Stratos. Stratos normal summon to pop the. We pop this with the attack of Sunrise. He has to trigger his Ray. Ray there, we summon, and then we go Miracle Fusion from there. Not a terrible idea. And then we can go big damage. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for Stratos. Stratos effect activates. Normal summon the Stratos. Stratos effect activate will add from our deck to our hand a hero monster. Then from there, we're going to grab Honest Neos. Honest Neos, pretty hilarious. I think at that point, we're going to... I'd rather not activate Miracle Fusion here, but instead we're going to activate Honest Neos. I'd hate to see it happen, but I am going to boost up the Stratos just in case. And then I'm going to activate Miracle Fusion here. We're going to go ahead and go for our Stratos and our Honest Neos. And we'll summon out the Shining. Was I Stratos? Shadow Mist. What's what I said? Battle Phase. Swing in with... yeah. Gonna go for Sunrise and clock over this guy. Boosting our guys. And also triggering the Ray. Wish I had a way to deal with the Ray, but that's kind of fine. Now we probably just go for this. Activate the effect of Sunrise. We target a monster to destroy it. We target a card, the Ray, to trigger the Ray. Ray goes away, comes back. This is not great for him, but he does have the engage, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, kinda. Can't pop the kinda. Kinda effect targets the Stratos, because can't target the Stratos. Continue the attack. Beat over. Been very close to game. They've been very, very funny. And end phase. If and only if this went a little bit better, we would have had that for our turn, And we would have left him at 100 life points. Hero structure deck doesn't look too bad, I don't think. So, you know. Ooh, excuse me. There's that. Yo, what's going on, Jordan B? Hello. Long time. I know, long time no see. Good to have you around. Hello, hello. Ah. Raigeki. I don't think I've ever activated that effect of Elemental Hero the Shining in-game before. That's hilarious. Wow. That's incredible. I can't get back this polymerization, so I'm now just screwed with boss monsters, but this is pretty funny. I can actually activate this as a cop out. I mean cope out. What? Yeah, it misses timing all the time. Interesting. The structure decks would probably give you one of the links as well. Yeah, we probably could play Wonder Driver. Yawn. Is there a reason why you didn't attack with Stratos? I couldn't. So kinda. So that the card cannot attack. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So I couldn't attack with Stratos if I wanted to. That would have left him with 100 life points though. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that one. I'm pretty good about that one. This Therian King Regulus is really hilarious, by the way, because it messes up his Sky Striker shenanigans, which is hilarious. Yeah, but maybe a Wonder Driver in the extra deck would be instead of the Flame Wingman, even though Flame Wingman makes a lot of sense here. I don't feel too bad that I'm losing, even though this is like losing pretty hardcore. This is a pretty big loss. This is why I use DPE engine for Sky Striker. Yeah, DPE is super great for Sky Striker because you can kind of just link away, or you can just pop your own DPE to activate your Sky Striker stuff. It's really good. Plus the spell card engrave is pretty epic. What is he hoping to accomplish with that? Did he forget my Shadow Mist is in hand? How am I losing to this? Monster, okay. That's how I'm losing to this. That's amazing. That's great. That's cool. That's very cool. Very chill. Very chill and very based. If he was smart, he'd probably do the... Yeah, I would say Ray is his best option here, right? Imagine your opponent's confirming your deck after the match, being like, what the fuck? I'm saying he nearly lost to this. Barely lost to it. That's fine. That's totally fine. Yep. Celine going for access code. Ooh, what? A 12 monster? Does he have one in graveyard? A spellcaster? Not really, other than Gloom. It has to be in defense position though, I thought, right? Yeah, from your hand or graveyard in defense position. We are not... We're not out of the woods yet here, right? Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not. What is happening? And that's game. I'll take it. I'll take the W. Who said that this deck was gonna win in platinum? Who said it? Who said it? God dang it. Why? Why can't Neos win with this kind of confidence, right? We throw together a theoretical structure deck for Elemental Hero, right? And for some reason, Plat is free. It's actually like the NA region, just free. But this incredible. 100% win rate. That's correct. Okay, so I guess to recap for anyone that missed it, this is our 100% win rate Hero Rise structure deck. This is a theoretical Hero structure deck. Hero is notoriously one of the most expensive decks in Master Duel, and so we were thinking maybe this could be about the gist of what they would do for a hero strategy. Now, we are also being pretty uncharitable because the hero deck, the modern hero deck, uses the Vision heroes and the Destiny heroes and other hero types. I think an Elemental hero deck is probably the most likely to get a structure deck, and if I'm wrong, I'll gladly take that. But if I do think what card that is not showing on the screen here that might come to that structure deck is Wake Up Your E-Hero. A Wake Up Your E-Hero hero structure deck sounds pretty on brand from Konami's perspective, especially with the Dark Magician and the Salamangreat structure deck that came out. That's what I'm saying. Stratos is a 3-of, is pretty important, pretty good. A pity UR, so to speak, in Solid Soldier. A mandatory UR in Hero Lives, very strong. A Sunrise is really good. Some small staples like Twin Twisters, maybe a Mirror Force. It could be anything. Evenly Matched is like my wild pick that I'm like, Evenly Matched and Twin Twisters, I'm like, okay, these are really good and probably in theory could be there. Neos is the UR that doesn't make sense to be a UR, kind of like Dark Magician, but it's here. So, hey, if it's going to be in the structure deck, it's going to be right here at home. And very similar for Honest Neos. Other SRs, Absolute Zero would be an absolute banger pick for it. But if not Absolute Zero, then definitely Wake Up Your E-Hero. Flame Wingman, you gotta have to. It's Jaden, right? So, yeah, this would be about what I presume to be a hero structure deck in Master Duel. What would that look like? We have some URs, some SRs, and a 100% win rate. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Link Monster. Yeah, we Wonder Driver. Wonder Driver, maybe. I'm gonna give Wonder Driver a hard maybe with this build. Like, if the structure deck does come out, Wonder Driver is most likely to be on there. So that's a good point. Very good point. Yeah, Konami take notes. That's what I'm saying. Perhaps a mass change. Now we're getting into like if they're to do a good hero structure deck. A good hero structure deck would contain none of these cards. Maybe some of these cards, but completely different strategy at that point. Yeah. Maybe we're approaching this all wrong. Maybe we should be spamming bodies with Heroes, Bond, Skyscraper 2, Solid, and Cross Keeper. Also fair. Not a bad one either. I just can't believe we won that. That's hilarious. A complete meme, and we were able to win that. Tier broken Master Duel. Oh, high elo hero? True. Rage Quit. Hero deck. They might give a mass change. It's a bad target though. Yeah, they probably give like the wind ones, right? Or maybe water, like the vapor or Goka. That actually might work. One of those two might work out the best. Like go for the Duel Links treatment of going full Goka. Yeah, what are we gonna title that video? I don't know. Well, this hand is really good, except for the Rosebud. Fascinating. Interesting card art though, and I get this is supposed to be Nusp on top. Okay, I'll count that as a win. I'll count that as a win. Also, we are very close to our Sartic Radiation art. Very cool art, for sure. Very cool art. What's going on, Ryan? Hello, back again. Hello. Oh, one more win for Maui. Interesting. 100% hero win rate structure deck. Hog. Yeah, you could have gotten poison out. I know, right? Tier broken. Plant hero. Oh, he got the Maui. We can see it firsthand. I actually don't know how this looks in game. I haven't seen anyone with it yet. But nice. Yeah, I really think Konami should make some of anime exclusive Elemental Hero cards so we can play more of the original heroes. Oh, be true. What's going on, old man? Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. What's even better? I like to think that these two should line up to like shoot out each other. That's a pretty cool mate. I'm a fire and my laser. Blah. Very cool. All right, one go for Lokai. Lokai, go for Dry-As. Your Honor, my client said he's dead. He's Dry-As. I ignore that. So we're gonna go for Sunvine Sowing here. Do this combo. I think it's this inside the limited format where we actually don't have access to a Romage Jasmine. I think instead we would go for something like Dance Peony here, right? And that way, if we do mill something, we can special summon and then make our Strenna and stuff. That actually seems pretty solid. That actually seems pretty solid. Yeah, the main deck Mass Heroes be awesome in the manga. True. I think that's probably is the best one for sure. Let's go on, Newt. Hello. What I missed? So, big update that just happened. We theorized well, first off, we're playing Elemental Hero, Nusp, and Poison Bud inside of our Plant Hero deck for the 4 Attribute Festival, number 1. Number 2, we were talking about the structure decks inside of Master Duel and what could be good structure decks outside of Dragon Link, of course, because they already have the Dragon Maid one with spheres, and that's, all pretty much, Dragon Link does sometimes. But we thought of a hero one. What would be the hero structure deck? And then someone said, you should play this. And then I was like, that's enough copium for me to believe that we can do it. And we ended up winning. So, we won one game, 100% win rate, which I think is sick. So yeah, that's it. That's the intro. Really funny. All right. We got Dance Peony. Dance Peony here. We're gonna go for 3. Maxi. Ooh, that's a really good one. And Concon? Yeah. We're going to go for the Strenna, the Primula here. Now, what I think kind of is... Oh, no, this is fine. We can go for the Mudon. We can tribute the Primula, summon the Mudon. Mudon gets to activate its effect and go for a Concon, right? We had an insane stream. Yeah, so far we've done pretty well with Rika, and I've had so much fun playing Rika. There's some pretty insane boards, and we've been able to summon Nusp, Nusby a lot, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Rika with Cope, that's true. Even more important, Rika with Copium. Go for Dance Peony. We'll target the Rika. Will modulate. The level modulation on this card is so good. That's incredible. All right, we'll go for 2. And go for Strenna. This is important. Go for Strenna effect. Strenna will get rid of Sunshina's G Lokai. We'll grab from our deck to our hand. Probably the Primula. Just in case, we'll have that as an extra monster. I could have gone the Concon. Concon may be a little more powerful, because I can justify some other shenanigans, but that's okay. This hand is pretty all right. We have Maxi to back it up. Yeah, Rika with extra Cope. We're playing E-Call and stuff in here, which is insane. Yeah, actually crazy. The cheat out Contrast Hero Chaos, the Omni Negate. Yeah, the Omni Negate. No, it's an Omni Negate that's a quick effect. It's an Omni Negate, target a card, destroyed. That's why it's not necessarily super great. It's just it's just okay. Yeah, we've been getting a Blizzard on main when I was down. Ooh, that sucks. Hopefully you're staying safe and a little bit of warm. But yeah, Blizzards are no joke. I remember for a long time these Blizzards were plaguing the United States. Well, and also, to be fair, even if it's not the United States, they're really bad. But we've had the highest record snowfall in a very long time. By the way, Metal Foes. Awesome. Yeah. I foresaw Metal Foes being inside of this event. Target one other face-up card. You control the magical Ductor, set a card. It's fine. Seems like this one makes sense. Parametaphors Fusion. All right. Well, little does he know. I like how the Metal Foes, by the way, are part of I think that's part of the True Draco lore. Have you summoned Poison Rose once? Not yet. We've summoned Nosp a lot, though. A lot we've summoned. We've summoned it a lot, actually. Things destroy, being out on Pendulum, face a monster, that's fine. Yeah, we're a little bit prepared for snow in Texas. Also very true. Also very true. Literally, we have one bad snow day and like the entire state is shut down for like a week. It's like, you know, you could have snow in like West Texas and then it's like inclement weather is showing to be having and we're going to be shutting down every highway forever. It's really funny. I'm going to end his little pendulum summoning here, but I do kind of want to tribute my Strenna to get my own monster effect and just take the 1. But I can clear 2, which is very possible. Otherwise, though, I get Strenna, I can get a negation. So I can get a monster negate, and I can take, which is nice. Yeah, England gets an inch of snow once a year, and everything shuts down. Right, it's great. But to be fair, England's always like on the cusp of snowing or raining at every point in time. Maybe that's literally just London, but you know, there's that. All right, I'm gonna wait till he activates the spell card, the Parametamorphose Fusion. This one, yeah. Right, I think we should be okay. Plus, also Rika Princess, incredible draw. Now we can take 2 and actually go crazy. All right, not bad. Ricochet. We can tribute a monster, tribute the Parametamorphose, and then take the Magical Abductor. Feels good. If he activates an effect or a monster effect, we can negate with Rika Princess and get rid of our Strenna. Nice, feels good. Just found out something. Negating a penned field card will not prevent the pen summoning. Yes, unfortunately true. The pendulum summoning mechanic is not necessarily dictated by the actual negation. It only negate the effects of it, which is not great, but it can be helpful. England's definition of gray. It's okay. I think it's like the latitude of it, like because Seattle's like that for the US a lot. Ooh, Maxi number 2 is awesome. That's a good one. Okay. I think what we can do is go activate Strenna. Strenna will detach you. We'll grab from our graveyard the Ricochet. That way we have a little bit extra we can go off of. I think the only thing he can do here is the Metal Foes trap card. Once per turn for fusion monsters, fusion summoned. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We'll go for Con here. Yeah, no checks should be changed. I think it, yeah, 100% should, yeah. This thing, it's a plant, which is so funny to me, but god dang, is it hilarious. This is fine. All right. Now, Glamour, I really shouldn't do Strenna, but I am going to do Strenna. And I'm going to add 2 cards from my deck to my hand. We're going to add Mudon or Petal. Petal and Sunseed. I think Sunseed gives us an OTK. I think Petal just kind of gets us into, or Mudon gets us into Nusp. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Petal. I gotta go with Petal, and I gotta grab my Sunseed, Genus Loci. We do have that in the graveyard, which is fine. Active Detective Primula on board. Get him going. Feels good. Then I think what we do here, increase the level by 2. I don't know if we really need to do that all too much, you know? Maybe we can special summon the Rika Princess. Rika Princess is here on the board. We'll go ahead and go for Dance Peony. Dance Peony and our Princess. I'm gonna summon to the level modulated 2. That way, if we need to or can, we'll go for 2. And if we need to sync a level 8, we can. Go for 3. Nosp, perfect. Con, and Ash. We'll summon the Nosp. Let's go, baby. Hiya! Very funny. Very funny and very interesting. What do we have in the graveyard? We have 2s, we have 1s. Interesting. Rika's so good. I love this deck. Dude, it's so good. And Dance Peony, the level modulation of this card is So underrated. It's bonkers nuts. I can go for Dryanome here with 2+ plant monsters. That seems actually kind of solid. I can go for you, and I can go for the Ricafairy Primula. Sounds all right. Can do all that. Then I can go for a Sunseed genus Lokai. I can then use you for Sunvine Thrasher. I wish I had the Link 4. The Link 4 would be great, right? Yo, what's going on, Nox? Hello. Why are Rika's water attribute? Even though they're plants, shouldn't they be earth? I think they need to be like wind and other ones too. But yeah, being water is really funny. They play so well with this deck. Okay, good for attack mode. Yeah, this is all I really can do here. Battle phase. We'll go in with Sunvine Thrasher. I can't believe I unironically didn't have an out for this card until just now. That's bad. This is crazy. This is incredible. Yeah, look at the card advantage, I'm saying. And I guess I'll take for 0. By the way, let's go, Nose. Yeah. In phase 2. We'll set a card. And it'll pass, baby. We do have a negation in the graveyard, a monster negation for our Rika Princess. We have a Sunvine Thrasher, big, cool swordsman. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and hit him up with the Max C just so we can really make it hurt. Oh, plus our Rika Sheik is a tribute 1, take 1. So we are big chillin'. Yeah, this is fine. Look at this guy. He's just happy to be here. Or he's angry. Angry to be here, but he's here. What'd he set? Add another Metalfoes combination. That works. Works out for me. Might wait for the fall. That's right. UK, hot and humid, baby. Sometimes. That's at least the UK summers, right? All right. So we know he has set Parametalfoes Fusion and regular Metalfoes Fusion, which I think is interesting. He has 2 cards in hand. I don't know what they are. This Volflame is kind of obnoxious. I love the Metalfoes cards, man. They're so cool looking. The Ignite Metalfoes. There was an Ignite Metalfoes meta for a while. I remember some Billy Break deck profiles. Those are pretty big. Vanisher. Vanisher's cool looking. Didn't this card take a while to come out, but it's inside of the artwork of the older cards, like Parametalfoes? When did this card come out? Did this card come out in Blazing Vortex? I want to say it did. Yeah, the wind sleeves. I see what you're doing. I'm saying, look at this. It's a little grass theme going on. Where's my ice field, though? Really, where is my ice field? Destroy them, and if you do, summon this card. I think that is fine. I draw a card here no matter what. I think I just wait. Most card is in your hand. You can target 2 face-up cards you control, including Metalfoes. Yeah, that's fine. You can target 1 monster in the field. Banish it. Oh, interesting. I can Rika Princess here. I can Rika Princess, and I can actually tribute his monster. Fascinating. Nice. But did you see all the Joshua's video on the archetypes becoming combo decks with legacy support? I haven't seen the video, but I know that Syac is gonna be nuts, right? Like Syac actually is the one that's gonna come out that's gonna change everything. It has like a ton of utility. And it doesn't make like Rescue Ace and then Gold Pride. Gold Pride is apparently going to be bonkers. And I know that's true. All right, we're going to go for Con here. Con, we're going to set Glamour. Glamour, really funny. I would love to go for Rika Petal, actually. Petal effect here going to activate. I'm going to search my deck to my hand. What's something I haven't done yet? Snowdrop. Snowdrop from the Underworld. Snowdrop effect. We're going to tribute Petal, special summon Nosp and Petal, onto the board. I'm going to... What am I going to do here? I could just OTK him, and I do just want to do that, but I think I want to search the Rose. Is my other Mudon inside the graveyard? I think it is. I have OTK here, so I'm just going to activate the Rika Glamour, and I'm just going to tribute a monster. And that monster I'm going to tribute is, unfortunately, my own Mudan. Because I'll get a Mudan back. I'll be able to search Mudan, and because I can search Mudan, normally you can't do this, a level 6 plant monster in the form of Elemental Hero Poison Rose. All right, let's clean this up. Target you, make everything a level 8. And now let's do some calculations because I'm almost certain I don't have it on the board. We've got 700, we've got 600, that's 13. 13 plus, that's 25. 25, okay, that's plenty. Okay, that's plenty. Battle phase. 600. Woo, let's go, Nosp, yeah! 700. Yeah, let's go, Nosp, yeah! 800, let's go, 32. And then finally, 1200. Let's go! Oh, I probably should have KO'd with Nosp. Ah, true, very true. I probably should have done that. That'd have been a little more hype. That'd have been definitely a little more hype. Just for the BM. And with that interesting game, we unlock our Maui interceptor cannons. A mechanical interceptor cannon made in the image of the Maui statue. Beware of the deadly laser it fires from its mouth. Blah. That's the sound it makes. Let's go, Rika's second best deck, let's go. I know what the first best deck that you're referring to is, and it's not Hero. I cannot believe it. This is a Hero deck, that's right. No, that's right. This is Hero. This is true. This is just more copium. I know, this made it such a meme, I love it. Isn't it though? Isn't it crazy? Let's equip it. Let's see what it looks like. Cypherm, of course. True, the coder special. That's right. Definitely Cypherm. Nice. All right. Wow. So good. So good. If I ever become a YouTuber, I'll be the Rika guy. True. Honestly, Rika is a good archetype to back yourself on. It's a good deck. It's got a lot of competitive success, and you can go very far with it, and it's pretty neat. Now, in terms of like fan favorite, Rika's actually up there. I think Rika's up there. For some reason, Rika is is also a slight fan favorite deck, which is great. Yeah, he was saying that he hates that Altergeist has become a combo deck after the new support. Yeah, the Link 4 is really good, right? Isn't the Link 4 crazy? Like the access code talker version? Yeah, that's right. It's crazy to me that you're level 34. I've played so much and I'm at 30. Oh, that's right. The waifus, true. I'm at level 34 because I have almost 1,000 hours in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on my main account. That's the unfortunate truth, is I have almost 1,000 hours in this game. And I don't know how to feel about that. Almost 500 hours in 2 years. That's ridiculous. And it's not that I've like left it on overnight. It's not that I've like left it on for a while, because I'm pretty good about closing out my applications whenever I'm done with them. So, you know, it's unfortunately just bad decisions all around. I traded out my Valorant addiction for Master Duel, and maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. But yeah. To be fair, part of that is because I've been streaming. That is partially true. Is that streaming does push me over the edge for it. I think last year I posted this meme on Twitter that was like I did like 600-ish minutes, like 40 hours of my life gone to playing Neos on stream, and that's like a full ass work week. Unfortunately. Level 38. Oh my god, holy, that's actually amazing. Yeah, Rika can pull surprises out of its arse, so not shocked. Also true. Yeah, it's a weird deck because it has such good advantage, and it's like has a bunch of cool combo lines. It has a great control engine. If Max C wasn't in this game, I'd play Rika all the time. Rika is outstanding. Also, Nosp. Oh, Marinsus. All right, fire off Maxi here. You know what the real issue with Marinsus is? This right here. Even if he doesn't play into Maxi, he still has 4 cards in hand that I have to have like a really good hand and play through other interruptions for. Nice Maxi into Maxi, by the way, right? But I don't know. Yeah, I was level 37 before my first account was gone, and the new one, I'm at 28 already. I don't know how many hours that is. Oh my gosh. Holy. Also, I can't believe we got Joel and Lockbird, and all we got was a dumb Maxi. That's fine, whatever. We both can't add cards to hand, though, so maybe he's just gonna go... He's just gonna go there. Yeah, if this game ever got Deck Masters, mine would be null... Can you imagine... Because aren't the effects of the Deck Masters like omnipresent? That's pretty funny. Yeah, Maxi ruins so many games. I think the Drawn Lockbird is interesting tech though against the Maxi because it still hurts him more than me. I don't know if he realized that. Also, blah, Biden blast. It's fun. Marines is so linear, I don't understand how people enjoy it. Sharks are the real best water deck. I love Sharks. The Sharks are so like interesting because there's so many different ways to say level 4 Shark water monster. Like, I feel like that's so much cooler. The Marinsus line, yeah, it's super linear. It's like, it takes 40 minutes. It's kind of a big snore fest. It's just kind of like, but they have really cool cards though. That's something that I can't not admit is that they have really cool cards in terms of like the Cyber's version of a water strategy. They're pretty neat. And their support is unironically very solid, but yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate. Yeah, Biden versus Trump and Yu-Gi-Oh! Who's winning? I like that. Isn't that the Joseph short, the MBT short, where they're both like it's the AI meme, and it's like I activate Kashtira, blah 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 blah, and then he's like, it's like, okay, great, chain Nibiru end phase. Oh, Mike, you would hack me like that. You would. I don't. It's just skill, Jack. All right, let's go for 1 here. 1 for 1. I'm gonna discard the second Maxi. I was being a little ballsy, but we're doing it. Okay, Rika Petal is probably the best option here to search, put out Nusp, and then go nuts. However, I think Sunseed Genus Loci does get me there. Right? It has to. It actually just gets me there. Okay, I forgot about Dance Peony. My mind is still on before Dance Peony was in this game. So go for Dryas. Dryas effect. Right? Ooh, effect failure? No, he can't have effect failure. Wave! Marinsus Wave. He drew Wave. Interesting. Okay. That's funny. I think he might go for Peony here, but that's beside the point. Let's go for Sunvine Sowing, though. Yeah, I refused to play Mermail back in the day because I hated the art. The artwork for Mermail is not great. And I know people love Mermail. Mermail is a fan favorite deck that just like doesn't quit. But yeah, man, am I just like, it's just okay. It's just okay. It's a deck that has always summoned a bunch of dudes to do nothing, in my opinion. But, you know, not the wrong opinion. Gain a stack. Sunvine Healer. Gain 3. We're gonna have it here, I think, right? Gonna go for Peony. It just summons mermans and mermaids. Yeah, true. It's exactly. Yeah, as much as I'd like to say I'm tired and I'm going to bed soon. Hey, thank you so much for the best of luck, and thanks so much for stopping by and saying hello and being here. Hopefully the show was good, and I'm happy that you came back, and have a good rest of your night. Thank you for staying here. We'll hopefully be streaming sometime soon to hang out and just chill with. He saw E-Call and now he's confused with it. This guy over here, he's like, what? E-Call? Very fascinating though that this can happen. I think I'm gonna do Mudon from here because he's got to do Mudon from here to make this make sense. I don't love it, but I can live with it. So I'll do Mudan. I'll do Mudan. I'll get rid of one Sunseed Genus Loci. He's got a wave in hand. He's gonna activate the wave right here. Much Ado About Nothing. That's an insane series. Wouldn't that be a great? That sounds like a great literary Yu-Gi-Oh series. Much Ado About Nothing. That'd be good. All right, there's Merchant's Wave. Perfectly fine. All right, so now what we can do here is we can go for, ooh, here's a problem. I kind of need to go into Sunvine Thrasher to destroy this card by battle. Probably need to go Nusp, though. Right? I need to go for 2 for... I could go for a second Dance Peony, but that's to do cards as points to go for a rank 6. So it's a level 3 though. Level 3 is not insane, which is I don't love, but that's fine. It gets him back into the game though. My Ash Blossom definitely hurts a lot less. I would say I probably should have kept the Maxi in hand though. Okay. So I'm gonna go for Nosp here. I think. Yeah, we're gonna go for Nosp. We're going to have to go into a... Oh, this is such a difficult decision. Another Dance Peony with Mudan and the Dance Peony. So it's a once per turn on the summon, but that's okay because we're really just using this for this to target the Mudan. So these cards are now level 6, which means that we can go into the this card here, right here, the Rika Queen, which is not big enough to handle our guy. Not great. Don't love to see that. In fact, hate to see that. In fact, because now we're behind in card advantage. It's awesome. I can go from Elias, I guess. Target this card, can be targeted for attacks. Oh, I don't. Why is this? Why is this is rough? Yeah, screw Dungeon Dice Monsters mobile game. I'm living for that. That sounds like a great idea. Because why? That just sounds like a nice grand old time. I'm a huge fan of Dungeon Dice Monsters, and they haven't ever fleshed it out enough to where I'm like, ooh, interesting. But they really should. They really should. Okay, I guess this is gonna have to be fine, and end phase. Yep, Marinta's Wave again, out of the hand, that's great. If that part is the game is solved the way it is, also true. All right, Seahorse, I'm pretty sure I don't know what they're gonna do here. Yeah, Cross Duel was such a disappointment, but I would love to have it be there, yeah. How's it going, Nicholas, by the way? Hello, good to see you. With how some big name games are getting dating sims, imagine if Yu-Gi-Oh! Dating Sim is the future. Cross Duel, and then also, what was the other one? GX Tag Force, I think are insanely fun, like dating sim type of games. Pretty interesting, I would say. Pretty interesting. Because they're not necessarily GX dating sims, but they are they're kind of close. They have dating sim mechanics, especially Tag Force. GX Tag Force is hilarious because it's like disguised as this like daily grind. You talk to your person, you feed them sandwiches, you have to kind of woo them. It's hilarious. I'm like, how does that work, man? By the way, I didn't like what just happened there, unfortunately. And I'm sad I had to use my second peony. I'm very sad, but I guess I can evenly match him here. I don't know if that really works. I gotta draw the draw of a lifetime here, and it's definitely. But he has a wave in hand. Oh man, come on. There's blue. There's Coral Anemone. I also got Alexis every day, dude. I actually haven't played through. I've picked Alexis. I've only done Jaden. I really do need to play more GX Tag Force. I keep on saying that, but it's true. It's just true. It's true. It's just true. I can't believe we're about to lose this. Because I thought this was going to be a bigger monster. Maybe that's not why we're losing this. Maybe we're losing this because our second Dance Peony was a little greedy. Probably very greedy, honestly. Still have outs in the deck that can work. The Marincess Wave, if we hard draw Concon, we win. And we haven't seen Concon yet, which works. So yeah. Alexis didn't even get a happy ending with Jaden because that goof just is just Yu-Gi-Oh! Goku. True. Actually, that is a very good point. I've never thought about that. Jaden is probably more akin to Goku than like Yugi in terms of personality and GOAT status, if we can say it. If we're allowed to say it. Is that legal? Is that allowed? Oh, double Marincess Wave? Luckily this is a non-once per turn. Amazing. We got another month of 2 of Tiro. I'm sure we'll get some Tag Force in. Also true. Yeah, we have at least another month because of the ban list. The ban list that goes into effect like next week, right? Or sometime soon, is a soft slap to tier limit. It bans instant fusion, which is fine. Excuse me. I think the biggest things for the ban list that I was most hyped about was the unlimits. Like Kagari at 3s is crazy. That's the one I really took note of. But I know there's others in there that I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. But Kagari at 3 is amazing. Instant Fusion at 1 is like question mark Keck W, but whatever. Hello, Bubble Reef. Jane is no Revolver, but he's just going his own way. Revolver, god dang it. Oh, is Rika Princess there? If I had Dance Peony, yes, but Rika Princess doesn't really do much against this deck. I probably should just play for the gems, but this game's gonna take so long to resolve. I should have just held it Maxi. Maxi would have been good. Is either that or Kick Kalos. Kick Kalos should be banned. It just makes sense. Like, okay, Kick Kalos is really strong, and it's one of the big reasons why you play the deck, but if Kick Kalos wasn't in the game, that wouldn't kill tier limits, especially with the limits that it has right now and the restrictions, but it would definitely hurt. Just a little bit, right? Yeah, they should bring back Toad now. It's annoying. Toad, dude, I cannot believe they banned Toad. Like, Toad is really good, but wasn't the reason Sprite was playable. And then Runic Sprite is arguably the best variant of Sprite anyways. Like, sure, you would be giving Runic Sprite or you'd be giving Sprite variants like a tool that they could use, but yeah, now especially, like, what's Toad gonna do? What's Toad gonna do at 1? Yeah, you it's an Omni Negate that you can bring back with your blanking on the name. It should be banned. Sprite, Carrots, upgrade. Why am I blanking on the name? I played it for like 2 months. I played it in tournament. Oh my god. Anyways, regardless. Sprite Elf. Got there. Sprite Elf should be banned. Sprite Elf is the ban that should happen. Bring Toad back, bring Sprite Elf in, and Springand is good. It's really good, and that's arguably better than Sprite Elf in most cases. That's a lie. Sprite Elf is incredible, and that card is ban worthy for any deck that can squeeze through it. If Sprite Elf read 2 Sprite monsters, we wouldn't be having this discussion. That card should only be good for sprites. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, they'll ban the Ishizu stuff, let's be honest. Yes, they probably would. I think the Ishizu stuff being at 1 is like, like good. Like that should be how it is. I don't know. The consistency of it is, I don't know. It just feels bad. It feels really bad. Yeah, they could have replaced Kalos with King of the Swamp for the fusion. They always do that. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why they maybe when they ban instant fusion, they're also banning the King of the Swamp, just to make it a little bit harder for King of the Swamp to be used in that way, for sure. Or maybe it's just because it's, you know, win rates, etc. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I literally can't watch streamers right now. I love playing tier mirror matches, but the mirror match is so boring to watch when you're not the one thinking. Yes. Yes, it's true. God, that is true. Very true. Very true. Okay. I think TCG wise, watching tier mirror matches and watching tier limit format was actually kind of interesting because you're like the resolving chain links into seeing how each player can play is so much better. Watching it on Master Duel to me seems boring. Like I'd much rather see someone try to beat tier limit with a deck and try to figure out that than actually play tier limit. I don't know. Or maybe tier limit against other things. Not having the Bestials does make it much less interesting. Like, if Master Duel had Bestials, the tier mirror match watching it, I think would be much better. And I think maybe that's the reason why the TCG one was more interesting, was because you'd have a lot more counterplay, especially in the Bestial, department, so to speak. But in Master Duel, it just seems like it's Maxi and Maxi shenanigans, the Miller shenanigans. Like, I don't know. It's much less interesting. Like the mirror match effectively is Dweller, and if they make Dweller, you go Zeus, and if they go Dweller, you go Zeus, right? Like that's about right. I don't know. But yeah, the instant fusion ban is odd. It's a bit too little, too late. That Branded has its own instant fusion and tiers. Yeah, instant fusion ban does nothing except for slightly, very just ever so slightly hurt tier limit. Because it's not gonna, like, look, when we have a format where Runic plays like 40 instant fusions with its cards, its quick play cards, you know, like what are you gonna do? I don't know. Yeah, Alpha's better than Sprint 9 times out of 10 formats. Yeah, that's fair. Sprint is really good though. I think Sprint is cool. Can you imagine Sprint and Elf in the same format? But we did have one for like 1, right? Yeah, it hurts rogue decks more. Yeah, it hurts. Oh, any generic hit like that is gonna hurt rogue decks more for sure. Especially ones that would rely on instant fusion for like a combo piece or like maybe like a one-of power play. I think so. Yeah, Toad shouldn't have been banned. I was hoping to make a water-based deck around it. Dude, I love playing Totally Awesome. Totally Awesome Heroes was great. Playing Frogs in general. Frogs were so cool. I love that deck. And Frog the Jam, RIP, can no longer play Totally Awesome. Yeah, I will feel bad when I have to dismantle all my tier limit URs after they ban Kikalos. That's right. It's the Toy Story. Like I don't want to play with you anymore, and it you turn into back to old, or it's the SpongeBob meme where it's like all reliable and it's like a picture of Rocket Dragon or Rocket Tracer. Where's my evenly match when I need it? Oh my god. Maxi. Okay. Alright, so I think we can start with Unexpected Die. Let's start that route. This route, we can go Rico, we can go both, but let's go with Unexpected Die. Let's start Sunseed Genus Loci. We'll go into a Dryas. Gonna go Dryas effect. Dryas Imperm. Okay, that's 1 down. It's 1 down. I do have another normal summon, so I can technically make another Dryas and get the effect of Dryas. I don't know if I want to do that, but it might be worth it. Like, what is Nope's getting me, you know? Yeah, Maxi at this point is kind of pointless. I agree. Also, really funny. We can go for Dryas here. Dryas. Oh, he's got a Solemn. No, he doesn't. Ice can activate the effect more than once. That's fine. I guess I just wasted that for some reason. Why couldn't I activate that again? Oh, did something negate the activation? You know, it's an on once per turn. Oh! Ash Blossom. He had Ash Blossom. Incredible. Well, the imperm for the first Dryas. What about the second Dryas? Oh, if it's linked summoned in the extra monster zone. That's correct. All right. Well, we lose. We just lose now. Ah! Synchro support is coming. Let's go, Yusei Fudo. Let's go. Yeah, the Synchron stuff would be kind of cool. I do like Yusei as like a secondary protagonist kind of thing. You know, Jaden, of course. Jaden #1. Of course, outside of a Playmaker, not Playmaker. Playmaker's, I don't know. I haven't watched Vrains. Should I watch Vrains? I have not watched Vrains yet, but I've heard good things about it. But I'm just like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It impermed the entire column. That only works for spells and traps. Monster effects it shouldn't go towards. Emergency teleport. This card is banned inside of some good formats. So I'm just gonna say. Playmaker is extremely boring. Wait, Playmaker goes hard, or is Playmaker extremely boring? Ah. All right. We don't have an amazing hand, but we do have Con, which can work for our Premula. Our Nosp isn't really doing much, but I'm curious to see what he does here. Is this Virtual World? I haven't seen Virtual World in a while. Ooh, excuse me. Vrains is the best anime since GX. Ooh, interesting. Sounds like I might like it, actually. Excuse me. Yeah, Vrains character explaining their turn sounds like an Eminem verse, I swear, where they're just saying things. They're just absolutely just saying things. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Right? They're just like, yeah, whatever. Have you read Propagandrake? I've not. Is it good? Papa Grand Drake. Interesting. Oh, this is the Tengu shenanigans. Once per turn, if you control monsters whose original type was Beast, Insect, Plant, or Rock, you can declare one of those types. This card becomes that declared type. If this card has applied effect, you can also follow effects from monsters. All effects of monsters become the same type. Ooh, interesting. That's not a bad little monster. You know, I probably really should play in this is the Therion shenanigans. Oh, E-Telly in plant with that. That's not crazy. That's not that. That's pretty decent. Free special summon of a plant monster, effectively. Ooh. Well, in this deck specific, I'm thinking about this deck in scope, but do we just get Gotams? Oh no, Con! That's the best one! No! No shot. At 1 in 5, we get Gotams. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's no way. Yeah, I don't like how dueling Virtual World, it always hits me some type of cheese. Yes, like that was just straight cheese, and they're still going. Oh, they just discarded Maxi though. I wonder if they drew 2 Maxis. Probably did. Their board doesn't seem amazing though. Are they just gonna make Shen pass? There's Coral Dragon. Hello, Coral Dragon. For a Shen. Shen draw 2 pass. Oh, Cloud Castle. I'm missing something. Gotham's hand loop 2. He's gonna hand loop 2. Shen is light. Okay, thank God. No, Shen's wind. Shen is wind, right? No, Shen Shen, I believe Shen Shen being light. Like a princess. Ooh, actually, that's a really good one to hit. It's not great, but that's a really good one. VFD flashback, I'm saying. Actually saying. He discarded Max C for that. This is the cheese, right? Okay, we lucked out here. We lucked out here pretty well. Which I'm gonna keep. Ooh, maybe that's probably the virtual world trap if I had to guess. Okay. I think we're in a bit of a conundrum without Con-Con. Con-Con really was the win here. Cause like what do we do? He has Nyan Nyan. And he has Gigi? Gigi back. He normal summons the. Yeah, he normal summons Gigi, he goes Nyan Nyan, and both are there. My Ricochet can't tribute one, it can only take one. So I think I just go for Primula. Primula destroy. No, never mind. No. He had, yeah, there's the gate. There's the gate. We just lose here now. We are out advantage. Not necessarily, but I'll give it to him. We'll see if he can do it, and then I'll draw another card. Because now I'm just behind an advantage straight up. That Gotham's play was so cheesy, dude. Come on. Oh, and a Lulu. Okay, now it's over. Now it's over. Now it's Big Jover. Incredible. Yeah, it doesn't have a choke point either way. They have to do it or they don't. Yeah, right. Like, the worst thing it can do is brick. Right? The worst thing it can do is brick. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Vrains falls under the 5Ds treatment where it had a fantastic season, and then one production issue happened in the background to leave the rest of the series but far more desirable. Oh, wait. I'm just noticing we have the double Mauis. Yeah, interesting, because 5Ds I thought was like, people really like 5Ds too. I like how we are both double Mauis. Okay, so we're going for Rick Glamour. Rick Glamour, I think we're going to go for Rick Petal. Now, Petal's really interesting because we have the Poison Rose, but we can't summon, but it is really funny. Yo, what's going on? Good morning, Mirren. Hello. Good to see you. Activate the effective Rick Petal. Add a card from a deck to our hand. It's probably gotta be Snowdrop. No, it's gonna be Rick Princess. I think we're gonna do Rick Princess and we're gonna go gambling. Because we already have our shenanigans without it. So we're gonna go for Rick Princess. We're gonna... There's the Maxi. Seems kind of all right. We're going to go ahead and go for this Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Yo, what's going on, Lamar? Hello. Just getting here. What's happening now? We are playing Plant Hero with Poison Rose and Nusp. And we are playing in the 4-attribute festival this Plant Hero strategy. It's definitely Plant Hero. For sure. Oh, Ash Blossom for that. That's fine. This Dance Peony wasn't necessarily for them, but this Mudon sheet control is going to be really pretty all right. With the Maxi in the back, I don't feel too terrible about this, and we can go for Mudon unless he has an Imperm. All right, check. Add a Con-Con. And now we have a negation in the graveyard of Princess. We have a Petal on our turn, next turn, and we have a sheet that he's got to contend. So we have a Maxi in the front. We got a Maxi in the front. We got a sheet in the back, and we got a negation in the graveyard. Feels good. Yeah, both Ash and Maxi. To be fair, we had it too. So I can't feel too bad about that one. Ooh, Zephyra. Well, okay then. Yeah, it's gonna be a coin flip of a game. I'm saying he's either got it or he doesn't. I don't really know what Zephyr does here, to be fair. I mean, I can take any 2 monsters I can, but we'll see. Oh, interesting. Okay. I can just Petalfin. Petalfin clears. That's amazing. Otherwise, I can just go for Rika Princess to negate the effect. I think I'm gonna go for Rika Princess. We'll tribute this card. We'll negate the effect. I'll leave it with Snatch Steal. It's all right, but it's there. You know, Soul Wrapping, Wrapping Snoop, but in Yu-Gi-Oh terms. Da 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 da. Oh, such a banger. All right. Easy peasy. Actually free. Actually a little bit of freedom there. God, we are not even close to maximum gems, which is this one right here. We did get a lot of them. And most importantly, we got our Maui here, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's check out these dual passes. We're not even close to getting the mate for the dual pass. Again, we've only played for like, you know, half of the days that we really should. 19 out of 30 days, and a lot of that was front loaded, to be fair. I missed like 8 days in a row. But we do have a ton of gems here. We only are halfway through our festival though, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it, to be clear. I love how, by the way, I haven't once destroyed a card in the festival. I did it one time, but I've mainly just been winning based off of the sheer control aspect. And also I've only won 8 times since today. So that's fun. That's super fun. But either way, that's going to be great for the next pack that comes out, which of course is Kashtira. Hopefully. But with that, I think I'm going to end tonight's stream there. I think that was a pretty decent way to go out. Thank you everyone for coming out to our 110% win rate of our hero structure deck. That was really fun and definitely a lot of or a big surprise, I would say. Thank you again for everyone who came by and is hanging out with me. Subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter, all that good jazz for the algorithm. I really do appreciate you guys being here and you know, keeping me sane while I'm dueling and doing these big copium doses, adding Elemental Hero Nelsp and Poison Rose into a Rika deck because I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm a little sad we didn't get to summon Poison Rose once, but hey, the festival's still going on. There might be still time. Yeah, the structure deck win was cursed. True. Arms like Wild Heart. Very true. That's right. Thank you so much everyone for coming by. If you just got here, you know, we'll be streaming sometime soon, and always the VOD is going to be public and chilling. I do appreciate it, everyone here, for, you know, just kind of hanging out and being chill with us tonight. Anyways, if it's late for you, go get some sleep, or if it's not, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you sometime soon. Or if it's not even late for you, but enjoy the rest of your evening. Eat something. Go get something to eat. Take care of yourself first and foremost. I'm gonna get some dinner myself. I got some chicken I'm going to try to fry up. I'm gonna get some fried chicken. It sounds actually really good right now. Maybe some Taco Bell too. No, not Taco Bell. Just the fried chicken now. See, the swollips. Anyways, tonight was absolutely cursed and a lot of fun. I do appreciate it, everyone. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you soon. Follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff, etc. And hope you have a great rest of your night/day/evening. All right, have a good night, everyone. Peace out.